This is the new world order. Make no mistake about it. You're going to deal with military mind games like you ain't never seen before. You're going to see shit that you ain't never seen before. You got to stay focused to see through the bullshit. Don't let these people lead you like a dog on a leash. You are not a horse.
These niggas is dumb, they ain't done enough. We got pieces that head, we gon' run it up. Stay with 245s and they double tuck. Keep them outside of the window, we bundled up. Got the bundles up, nigga stuffed up. So far up, I can cough it up. I opt down, make them cough it up. Go to the view and shoot the coffin up. These niggas is dumb, they ain't done enough. We got pieces that head, we gon' run it up. Stay with 245s and they double tuck. Keep them outside of the window, we bundled up. Got the bundles up, nigga stuffed up. And am I still banging or not? I will just not discuss it. Discuss it. Cause that's not for the public. And my destiny's written $1 million, been march on a budget. Before I leave my house, I wipe down my 9 and I tuck it. Stay on guard from all this fuck shit. I live what I spit, I can trust it. You niggas is busted. Shit. On 183rd, where you find me at? I'm black when niggas get bodied at. From a culture that's based on no facts. So if we say it's facts, we still say it's probably that. For our cars and they bitch, when I go to their crib, I'm like, nigga, where's those Ferraris at? 90% this shit probably cap. 100% this shit only rap. Entertainment. Do not put so much responsibility on entertainers. As for me, I just stay in my lane. Nigga super gang banging, chain swinging, big ding ding hanging. Swinging. Fuck the words that he's saying. They just following the cadence. I am not for the complaining. It takes too much energy. I need my energy. Combating all these frenemies. And niggas that want to see the end of me. What's a sin for them is not a sin for me. So go when I show them no sympathy. Until they show each other sympathy. Niggas empty but ain't nothing empty in me. These niggas is dumb, they ain't done enough. We got pieces that head, we gon' run it up. Stay with 245s and they double tuck. Keep them outside of the window, we bundled up. Got the bundles up, nigga stuffed up. So far up, I can cough it up. I opt down, make them cough it up. Go to the view and shoot the coffin up. These niggas is dumb, they ain't done enough. We got pieces that head, we gon' run it up. Stay with 245s and they double tuck. Keep them outside of the window, we bundled up. Got the bundles up, nigga stuffed up. So far up, I can cough it up. I opt down, make them cough it up. Go to the view and shoot the coffin up. Why niggas spending all their money living in the dark? I'm living in the days of Noah, I'm just building arks. Water coming, water rising. Is it a shortage or is it climbing? Is it a climate or niggas wildin'? Or secret societies mixed with timing? Either way, I stay on topic. I can't worry about shit if I can't stop it. I'm just waiting on death, I was born a hostage. Surrounded by niggas born in the project. With they mama emotion and lacking logic. All the shit that I know's what they lack in college. And degrees that they giving is pathologic. I just fly in the sky like I'm half an object. Shit. It's really real, I really feel like that. I ain't gotta be game just to feel like that. I ain't gotta slay things and go kill a cat. I can rebuild the world and then fill it back. Niggas locked in the cage, I ain't here for that. With a minimum wage, I can't deal with scrap. How these rappers get paid, I can't build with scraps. Akon building cities, I'm just super bitty. Came from hats for Leos and Billies. No response from my city. Niggas hate me, bitches plotting to get me. Hearing Glock sounds with the top down. Niggas talk shit when I'm not around. Homie, don't play that cause I'm not a clown. I always stay up cause I'm never down. These niggas is dumb, they ain't done enough. We got pieces that head, we gon' run it up. Stay with 245s and they double tuck. Keep them outside of the window, we bundled up. Got the bundles up, nigga stuffed up. So far up, I can cough it up. I opt down, make them cough it up. Go to the view and shoot the coffin up. These niggas is dumb, they ain't done enough. We got pieces that head, we gon' run it up. Stay with 245s and they double tuck. Keep them outside of the window, we bundled up. Got the bundles up, nigga stuffed up. So far up, I can cough it up. I opt down, make them cough it up. Go to the view and shoot the coffin up.
The grave. More like the land of the thief, the home of the slave. 2 million people go missing every year. Where they disappearing to?
Where they going?
Chim chimney, chim chibri. Yes. None of the presents under the tree was for me. A foster kid within his own family. It sounds fucked up, but nigga, that's me. I hated how my mama just took off. I guess she was mad the way that she got shook off from dad. Grandma did the best she could. Yes, man, but I still did it hand to hand. I still sold packs and grams. And I still lived off the land. Trying to stack some grams. And I still try to be something that I'm not. The other dude right there, that big man. You know the next man. Why not the best man? Let me know. Is life a test, man? Yes, it is. I'm just asking before I die. Can somebody tell me who I am? Goddamn. Is my pops Paul or Sam? Or the cat that be picking up cans? Or that dude that you used to fight? I seen the mail, mom. That nigga with Clinton. Am I from Harlem or Brooklyn? I don't know. Spring Valley or Charleston? I don't know. A few cats everywhere I've been, so I know y'all understand where I'm at with it. Anybody that ever been through anything in their life? Just vibe with me. It's all a struggle. You can overcome anything. Persistence overcomes resistance in every aspect of life. Rock with me, understand. Now I'm in the scheme of things, the Benz, the Bentley coupes, the beam of things, the dope, the dope, the triple beam and things. I'm getting money. You know the dream of things. Man, I thought I was a shit, had a Benz, but I lived in my nigga's basement. Here's the question: how could a young nigga be so old? How could a hot nigga get so cold? How can an old nigga be so dumb? How can a smart nigga be so dumb? How can a cool nigga be such a nerd? With no wings, how can I be a bird? How come getting what I deserve is so unheard, it's so absurd? Why am I still here? So many niggas is gone that was born my year. Scoot up writing this rhyme, I had to shed a tear, cause I've been waiting so long to say this shit here. Yeah. Y'all know where I'm at. That's just how it was. I smile now, but the smile is not from crying. Yeah. Yeah.
Or we just getting warmed up. Y'all already know the rules. When you come in my house, take off your shoes and super violate that like button. Violate that like button. We got a lot of topics tonight. We got a whole lot of topics tonight. But it's all right, though. I told y'all, like, sometimes y'all don't understand. There is a force out there that's determined that they're going to put my channel's lights out. They're trying to turn my TV off for real. They're trying to rock my snot box on this internet for real. But the show must go on. It's all on how y'all, the people, like, we just got to figure out a way or where to go live at for me to let the people know when we going live. Because obviously going live on YouTube, every time I go live, instead of my numbers increasing when there's a major topic, they actually decrease. When I tried to start this live, I couldn't go live. I couldn't upload the thumbnail. My screen was black. It stayed black. It wouldn't allow it took me a long time for me to even start this live. I started to get to the point where I said, you know what, I'm not even going to do the live no more, because it starts to get irritating. And when you know your potential, when you know, like right now, with us being just starting this live right now, we should already have at least minimum 5,000 people in the building, minimum. Tonight is a night where we should have 20,000 people in the building. But somebody behind the scenes, I don't know if it's Gilly, Wallow, I don't know if it's the whole conglomerate of Satan's armies and Satan's house. Because y'all got to understand something, right? What y'all seeing going on in this industry is humiliation rituals. And all of these people that are down with these fraternal orders, they understand that these are just humiliation rituals. And at some point in time in this industry, in your path of fame, somebody has to be sacrificed in front of the public to keep you distracted. We are living in the days of Rome. And during the days of Rome, when the Roman Empire and the gladiators are in the arena, while the politicians are politicking, see what's going on over there in Russia, Ukraine. You see what's going on over there in China. You see what's going on over there in North Korea. Everybody is at odds. We just survived a pandemic in America. We hearing wars and rumors of wars. We hearing allegations about politicians and Dr. Fauci's and Bill Gates allegedly committing war crimes against the people. We've actually seen ourselves locked down, the whole country locked down. Certain people couldn't go to funerals. You know what it was like going to a hospital and you couldn't go to a funeral because certain people had to be selected because you had to social distance. And just like that, poof, COVID just disappears. No more social distancing, no more mask. And the thing about it is, some people will never forget what it was like to actually go to your mother's funeral and have to fight to get in the hospital to see her on her deathbed because this pandemic was so horrible, so ferocious. And now, just like that, it's as if it never even existed. Like Mother Nature just threw the off and on switch. Damn, it just works like that? It just works like that? So much to talk about in this world that we living in. Is anybody excited? Like, I see something real quick. So my son put up a post, right? It says, so every black person who has gained real fame and power are rapists and pedophiles? That's the question that he asked. If we know for over 30 years, we've been hearing about the director's couch in Hollywood. For over 30 years, we've been hearing some of the nastiest, the most wickedest rumors in the music industry. We've actually sat back and witnessed the death of Whitney Houston. And we know something just ain't right. You know what it feels like? Images of Whitney Houston. This was the girl right here that we grew up off of. I want to dance with somebody. I want to feel the heat with somebody. She died during the Grammys in a bathtub. The family says she had bruises all over her. We heard rumors that's diabolical. Her daughter died mysteriously the same way. Bobby Brown's daughter, Whitney Houston's daughter, she died the same exact way. Images of Prince. I will die for you. Little red Corvette. Maybe I'm just too fast. Little red Corvette. 2000 party over. Oops, out of time. So tonight we gonna party like it's 1999. Maybe I'm just like my mother. She's never satisfied. Why do we scream at each other? This is what it sounds like when doves cry. What happened to Prince? The same thing that happened to Michael Jackson? Images of Michael Jackson. All I really want to say is they don't really care about us. All I really want to say is they don't really care about us. So to answer your question, my son, if the music industry in Hollywood is the house of Satan, and all of the celebrities in the music industry in Hollywood have been handpicked by evil, then I can believe anything that goes on in Satan's house, under Satan's umbrella, with Satan's children. Get to the subject at hand. This is the subject at hand, smart ass. I told y'all before, and I'm going to tell y'all again. All of these allegations that's being thrown around in this music industry, on these platforms, accusing people like Jay-Z of doing of the rumors we've been hearing. What's surprising? We heard rumors about Foxy Brown. We seen Beyonce. Allegedly. I gotta say allegedly. Like, I'm to the point to where that I can't focus. I mean, it's a topic, and we talking about it, but I can't really focus all my energy on that. I can't. Because the reality of it is that, for one, the man is innocent until proven guilty. I don't care what he did in the past. Until this come to court and it's settled in court, you can't convict the person because it's a deadly, dangerous game. A game of what they did to us during the days of slavery. It's a deadly, deadly game. So let me and y'all gotta have patience with me, because I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to read this shit, because it's too small, and y'all know I can't see. Come on. All right. Be patient with me, y'all. Y'all see this shit is tiny. So I gotta really, really break my neck to try to read this shit. I might sound like, nigga might sound like, wow. My lawyer. This is a letter from Rock Nation, Jay-Z. My lawyer received a blackmail attempt called a demand letter from a lawyer named Tony Busby. Tony Busby is a very powerful lawyer. What he had calculated was a nature of these allegations, public scrutiny, words make me wanna to settle. The words that make me want to settle. Now, no sir. It had the opposite effect. It made me want to expose you for the fraud you are. Very public. In a very public fashion. So no, I will no longer give you one red penny. This is Jay-Z supposed to be talking through Rock Nation. These allegations are so heinous in nature that I implore you to file a criminal lawsuit, not a civil one. Whoever would commit such a crime against a minor should be locked away. Would you not agree? I absolutely agree. These alleged victims would deserve jail with real justice if that was the case. This lawyer, who I have done a bit of research on, seems to have a pattern of these type of threatening tactics. I have no idea how you came. Hold up. I have no idea how you have come to be such a deplorable human, Mr. Bisbee. I promise you I have seen your kind many times over. I'm more than prepared to deal with your type. You claim to be a Marine known for the valor. You have neither honor or dignity. Wow. My only heartbreak is for my family, my wife, and I will have to sit our children down, one of whom is at the age where her friends will surely see. Wow. Age at where her friends will surely see the press and ask questions about the nature of these claims and explain the currently and greed of people. I mourn yet another loss of innocence. Children should not have to endure such at their young age. It is unfair to have. All right, see, the problem is I have to make it big, then I have to make it small to see it. It is unfair to try to understand inexplicable degrees of malice meant to destroy family and human spirits. My heart and my support goes out to true victims in the world who have to watch how their life stories, dressed in costumes and profitability in this ambulance chaser and cheap suit. Wow. Called them an ambulance chaser in a cheap suit. You have made a terrible error in judgment thinking that all credibilities are the same. I am not from your world. I am a young man who made it out of the projects of Brooklyn. We don't play these type of games. We have very strict codes and honor. We protect children. You seem to exploit people for personal gain. Only your network of conspiracy theorists, fake psychics will believe in the what? The idiotic claims you have leveled. See, I'm trying to get to the bottom. If y'all can see, I can't see the bottom. Y'all see, right? It's blank. It got this line going through it, so I'm trying to see the bottom. Again, if not for the seriousness surrounding harms to kids, would not be laughable. All right, that's what Jay-Z had to say. Now y'all can sit up there and make fun of me because I sound like I can't read, but I can't see the shit. And here's what I'm gonna say, right? I'm gonna be all the way real in this situation. We grew up in a time where in the hood, when we went to high school, most of the dudes in high school, the freshmen, it was hard for us to get a girlfriend that was our age because the dudes with the nice cars, with the booming systems, they would pull up in front of the high school, whether it was Monroe, whether it was Truman High School in the Bronx. They would pull up all throughout New York City. And the young girls that was our age, they was jumping in those cars. So a lot of us had grandmothers. That was what our grandfather that was 10 and 15 years older than them. Let's just keep it 100. We heard rumors allegedly about Jay-Z being with Foxy Brown in the past. Would Jay-Z do something like that at 55 years old? I don't know. I can't accuse him of doing something like that. It's still a legend about him being with Foxy Brown. Beyonce was young when Jay got with her. We already know that. Aaliyah was young when all these dudes was running through them, allegedly. We already know that. These allegations come from those times. I'm not saying Jay is guilty. I'm not saying he's innocent. I'm just saying the industry is filled with R. Kelly's, with Bill Cosby's. The industry is filled with Chris Stokes. The industry is filled with Africa Bambatas. That's what it was built off of. So when you hear these calls and these rumors, I don't know what Jay-Z is doing right now with his family. And my heart goes out to Jay-Z when he say these kind of allegations that's being thrown out there. Now he got a daughter that I'm pretty sure Jay-Z is raising his daughter to the best of his ability to be his princess. And that's not something that you want your daughter to hear about you. It's not. But at the same time, I'm not here to silence no victim for no celebrity. I'm not picking any sides. I'm waiting for the young lady's story to be told. The truth of the matter is, it's a little too late to press charges. 9 times out of 10, Jay-Z would beat those charges because there's no DNA evidence. It's her word against his word. So we'll let the courts figure out what's going to happen in that situation. It is what it is. Do I trust the music industry? Hell no. Now, this is what the lawyer had to say about the situation. See, this is a little bit bigger. I could probably read this a little bit better. This is Tony Busby. This is what he had to say about the situation. Recognize this guy. This is a picture of the weapons platoon commander, Alpha Company, 1st Platoon, 4th Marine, from our Western Pacific cruise book. Despite a coordinated and aggressive effort that has been included harassing my kids, contacting my clients and former clients to encourage them to sue me, contacting my colleagues or former employees asking if I abused them, showing up at my frivolous cases against me and my law firms, defamating me with outrageous assertions to anyone who will listen, and having mysterious people follow me and my family. I'm still that guy. I won't be bullied or intimidated. People will see right through the efforts to discredit me, and my clients and the truth will be revealed. I also won't allow anyone to scare my clients into silence. Sunlight is the best disinfectant, and I am quite certain the sun is coming. Woo-hoo! That sounded a little scary. He said the sun is coming. It's going to be a battle in court. To any YouTubers that's watching and that's paying attention to what's going on, be careful of your wording. Because I'm telling you right now that I see something, I sense something on this internet that's going to lead towards people losing their monetization, because YouTube is about to get hit pretty soon with some major lawsuits for defamation of character because of the content creators in the community, in the gossip section. This is why I'm getting ready to get away from the gossip section of YouTube, because it's dangerous. Even though some of the rumors that we hear, we believe in our heart, and we know it's foul, you can't prove it. And if a person haven't been convicted for some of the outlandish shit that we've been hearing going on in this industry, then you can't just sit up there and say out of your mouth that it's fact and it hasn't been proven without there being lawsuits. It's a deadly, dangerous game being played. You think that they really, really like, let's keep it real. YouTube created a way for people to eat legally. You could sit in your house, create content. You could cook cakes, chicken. You could sit up there, fix bikes. You could put TVs on the wall. You could put LED lights around your house and show people how to do it. And when people click that video to watch it and those commercials play, people are getting paid for their talents, for their conversations, for their skills. What better way to make a living? And YouTube give you the freedom to be the best content creator that you can possibly be. Now you think for a single second, see, celebrity gossip is Satan's tool against these artists in the industry, because this is Satan's house. I got my money up dealing with celebrity gossip, going off of the real topics that I was dealing with. I swayed over to celebrity gossip because in situations like this, when you put, like, for example, what Jay-Z is going through, you see how he's going through being charged with a 13-year-old. Now that's in your title. Everybody's looking to be nosy. So now a person that only got 500 views on a video, they live with 5 to 6 to 7,000 people watching. I'm telling you, I know it's way more than 3,400 people in the building watching this live. But they use this as a weapon against their own celebrities. It's humiliation rituals, and they push it. They humiliate celebrities. But somehow on these platforms, you got people that's actually exposing the whole industry and the workings of the industry. So it's not just the celebrities now, but it's the people behind the scenes. And they're not really liking that. Because now people are getting too smart, and we really see that industry for what it really is. Let me ask y'all a question in the comment section. Xavier, this is the new world order. Make no mistake about it. It is. Buzz Beyond just coming through to show some love, Haas. Peace and love. Shout out to you, Buzz Beyond. Thank you for sponsoring this war. If you would allow your child to be in the music industry or Hollywood, press 1. If you won't allow your child to be in the music industry or Hollywood, press 2 in the comment section. Or just say, no way. Me? Never. Absolutely not. Because you would think that, oh, I'm the father. I'll let my kids go sit down with Diddy. But you got to understand something. When you put your child in that kind of industry, your child will turn on you for that industry. When you put your child in that industry, your child will flip on you. Your child will flip on you. You see your child on the news. The same way those parents was looking to get their daughters back from R. Kelly. We just want to see her. We just want to talk to her. We just want to know if she's alive. Your regular daughter that you love, that you birthed, that you raised. Now she's with R. Kelly, and you outside with news reporters begging your child, well, Dad, could you please just give us a phone call? That's what you really want? You would allow that? You would allow that? And if the super chat ain't working, you already know my Cash App is $HASSAN Campbell. It's going to be an interesting night, especially with the topics that we're dealing with.
If you say to me you should respect people, I always respect people. I would disrespect you if I lied to you. I'm not going to call a man a woman. I'm not going to call a woman a man. I'm not going to say sorry for saying telling the
your
truth.
Beliefs.
It's not my belief. A woman cannot be a man, and a man cannot be a woman. It's not
Again,
belief.
but I'm saying in your perception of the world is different from someone else's, because just as emphatic as you are, that you believe what you just said, there's someone that believes emphatically the opposite.
Okay, so what you're talking about is the idea that everything can be subjective and there's no such thing as truth. And let me tell you why that. But that's why it's either a yes or a no.
No, because we're either talking about feelings or facts.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I believe there is objective truth. Okay.
Okay.
A person that is born a man, okay, a person that is born with a penis, as we call it, okay, cannot ever grow up and give birth. Do we agree with that?
Yes.
Okay, so there is such thing as an objective truth. I will not.
Why did you have to pause, Nick? Why did Nick Cannon have to pause to answer that question? Why did Nick Cannon have to pause to answer that question? Quote, this real know the real. Showing love, stay up. Thank you for sponsoring this world, sis.
Apologize for sharing objective truth. I'm not going to apologize for not saying because his feelings are hurt and you see how I feel. Because
so you have no problem going throughout the world hurting people's feelings.
I have no problem going out the world. That's one way to pitch it. Telling people the truth so they can better their lives. They can live in reality and not the ones, not the fantasy land that they're creating for their lives.
What if someone believes that is a better life for them?
Okay, well, let's play your way then. Let's do it the other way. There are a group of people who are now referring to themselves as minor attracted people.
Oh, there you go. Can't go there.
Hey, but that's what they believe. They believe that they are in love and want to have sex with children. They believe that, Nick. They believe it. And are you going to apologize when you call them pedophiles? Are you going to apologize, Nick? Are you going to have them on your podcast? Don't you understand how they feel on the inside when you say that they can't have sex with 8-year-olds?
That is a hell of a point.
It is. The slippery slope is not a fallacy. It is reality. We are living the slippery slope. So somebody's going to have to produce the wall. So there's going to be a lot of voices that need to be objective and tell people the truth. I'm very happy to be those voices. If you're looking for me to, make you feel good, I can't be your mommy. I can't. That's why I tell you, I can't be your mommy.
But see, that's what I say.
I'm not your mommy. You're not a toddler. You're an adult.
But see,
this is what truth is. And if you can't deal with truth, then you're going to have a very tough life, way tougher than having to listen to Candace Owens say, you are a man on the internet. You cannot feel compassion for lies, especially because they have become what they're doing now is they're wielding compassion as a sword to pass through everything that they want done. And like I said, you were going to blink, and compassion is going to end up with minor attracted people. Compassion is going to mean we can no longer call them pedophiles. That is what is going to happen. It is what is happening.
Can't let that happen.
We are barreling toward that. We are barreling toward that. It's so obvious because people they would rather tell a lie than risk offending someone.
She called them minor. Listen to the wordplay. I got to play that again. Listen to the wordplay of Candace Owens. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. An intellectual woman is a beautiful woman. An intellectual woman, and y'all sitting up there talking about, oh, she's married to a white man. It's sad that we let that one right there get away. It's sad that we let that one right there get away. The question is, what do black men have to offer Candace Owens? And that's the question, right? Because I'm going to show y'all something real quick. 206 Nate. Haas, check on the documentary, The Fall of the Kabul. Shout out to the Jewish community. Much respect to the Jewish community. Y'all gotta be careful what y'all say, because I ain't trying to lose my channel. This channel belongs to them, and I'm no disrespect to those people with that title at all. That's a dangerous title right there. Thank you for sponsoring this war. I understand what you're trying to say, but be very careful with y'all wording, family out there, because I'm already being shadow banned. I don't need no more problems on this channel. I ain't got no disrespect towards those people. Why would Candace Owens want a black husband when she's sitting up there talking to a black man, and she's more of a man than him? She has more principles than him. He's sitting up there. This is a man. Nick Cannon is a man, a made man, a multi-millionaire. Hold on, let me see something. How much money is Nick Cannon worth? Some of these joints are saying he got $100 million, and some of them saying he made $100 million a year. You'll never know. The nigga's super rich. He might be a billionaire. Daughter of the Most High, shout out to you. Thank you for sponsoring this war.
If you say to me you should respect people, I always respect people. I would disrespect you if I lied to you. I'm not going to call a man a woman. I'm not going to call a woman a man. I'm not going to say sorry for saying telling the truth.
Your beliefs.
It's not my belief. A woman cannot be a man, and a man cannot be a woman. That's my belief.
But I'm saying,
why would she want to be with a black man, a powerful black man, like Nick Cannon, for example, when he's not even man enough? See the wordplay? Belief. It has nothing to do with belief. It has something to do with principle. Because belief has nothing to do with the truth. When you're born in a hospital, if you have a Woody Woodpecker, that means you're a boy. If you got a peach cobbler, that means you're a girl. That has nothing to do with belief. Now, this nigga sitting up there, listen to her wordplay and his wordplay. Why would this beautiful black woman want that black man to be her husband, when he's not even man enough to stand on principle with the world watching? She embarrassed him with this interview. She embarrassed him.
in your perception of the world is different from someone else's, because just as emphatic as you are, that you believe what you just said, there's someone that believes emphatically the opposite.
Okay, so what you're talking about is the idea that everything can be subjective and there's no such thing as truth. And let me tell you why that. But that's why it's either a yes or a no.
No, because we're either talking about feelings or facts.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I believe there is objective truth. Okay.
Okay.
A person that is born a man, okay, a person that is born with a penis, as we call it, okay, cannot ever grow up and give birth. Do we agree with that?
Yes.
Okay, so there is such thing as an objective truth. I will not apologize.
Me neither.
Sharing objective truth. I'm not going to apologize for not saying because his feelings are hurt and you see how I feel. Because
but why?
So you have no problem going throughout the world hurting people's feelings.
I have no problem going out the world. That's one way to pitch it. Telling people the truth so they can better their lives. They can live in reality and not the one, not the fantasy land that they're creating for their lives.
What if someone believes that is a better life for them?
Okay, well let's play your way then. Let's do it the other way. There are a group of people who are now referring to themselves as minor attracted people.
Oh, can't go there.
Hey, but that's what they believe. They believe that they are in love and want to have sex with children. They believe that, Nick. They believe it. And are you going to apologize when you call them pedophiles? Are you going to apologize, Nick? Are you going to have them on your podcast? Don't you understand how they feel on the inside when you say that they can't have sex with 8-year-olds?
That is a hell of a point.
It is The slippery slope is not a fallacy, it is reality. We are living the slippery slope. So somebody's going to have to produce the...
Why is he giggling? The points that she's making would make any father, any real man angry. He's giggling because he's on their platform. He's on their network. And this is what they practice. There's some shit that I want to say, but I know if I say it, Candace Owens is teaching me how to be crafty a little bit more with my vocabulary. Because it's like when you watch the movie 300 and the dude, the king, told Xerxes' people, he said, choose your next words carefully. Before Duke got kicked in the well, I got to choose my words carefully before they sit up there. Look, Matt, before they sit up there, remember the last live we did? I don't think y'all understand. The last live, they froze me out and did this to me. That was a warning. That's impossible. Y'all didn't see that. I had to grab my phone and record it so y'all could see them having me bugging out. That was wicked. I'm learning, Massa. Nick got cooked in his own kitchen. Yeah, he did. Thank you for sponsoring this war, family. Appreciate you. Y'all laughing. That shit spooked me out. That was spooky. Y'all want to see it again? Or y'all seen it enough? That wasn't no glitch. That's impossible. Somebody hacked my page and make my head do a bobblehead. Look at my head. That's wicked.
The wall. So there's going to be a lot of voices that need to be objective and tell people the truth. I'm very happy to be those voices. If you're looking for me to, make you feel good, I can't be your mommy. I can't. That's why I said, I can't be your mommy.
But see, that's what I was like. It's
Okay, I'm not your mommy. You're not a toddler. You're an adult.
But see,
this is what truth is. And if you can't deal with truth, then you're going to have a very tough life. Way tougher than having to listen to Candace Owens say, you are a man on the internet. You cannot feel compassion for lies, especially because they have become what they're doing now is they're wielding compassion as a sword to pass through everything that they want done. And like I said, you are going to blink, and compassion is going to end up with minor attracted people. Compassion is going to mean we can no longer call them pedophiles.
Minor attracted people. Minor attracted people. So when you listen, right? Understand that the rich, the industry, the rich is the minor, not just the rich though, attracted people. These are the people in power that has the influence to where that pastors are looking a different direction when men are marrying men. When the Bible say no, no, no. The Bible says no. Pastors are looking in a different direction. It's men in power. Greedy old ratchet rich men. That want a taste of innocence. Minor attracted. what the courts call pedophilia?
Pedophiles. That is what is going to happen. It is what is happening.
Can't let
We
that
are, we are barreling toward that. We are barreling toward that. It's so obvious because people don't. They would rather tell a lie than risk offending someone.
They would rather tell a lie than risk offending someone. Now you sit back and you analyze that, right? Listen to that conversation. You got a black man versus a black woman. The black woman that's married to the white man is standing on principle telling you like, nah, we got to get this in order. Why should I accept you when you can't accept yourself? I don't have to accept you when you look in the mirror and you're not happy with yourself. That don't mean that I got to force myself to be happy with your change. Why can't I look at you the way that you was born, the way God gave you to us, and love you in that fashion? Why? Because you got a mental disorder where you got low self-esteem and you want to transform yourself into something else. I have to accept that. I don't have to accept that. And to force somebody to mentally accept those type of changes is psychotic. And then they try to play the military mind games on you, right? Oh, the military mind games. And I made that shit up too. That's my saying. Everybody write military mind games in the comment section. Everybody write military mind games in the comment section and super violate that like button. Disrespect that like button. Drop the forearm. And shout out to the 1,000 people already that hit that like button. I don't have to accept you if you can't accept yourself. It's plain and simple. If you can't love you for who you are, I don't have to love you neither. If you can't look at yourself and see diamonds and pearls and beauty, and if you look at yourself and you feeling unattractive, I have the right to look at you too and feel like you unattractive. God gave me that right, and I'm not going to let no rich people change that. Absolutely not. At some point in time, somebody got to stand on principle. I'll be your Huckleberry. Shout out to Candace Owens for being she's the illest nigga in Nebraska. Yes. Candace Owens right now is the illest nigga in Nebraska. The girl principals, the principals.
I will not accept. The conspiracy to me is to try to convince me that the times have changed and we went from, in the black community, producing Michael Jackson and Whitney Houston to what really black people really want to hear right now, the Sexy Red. And so that's the reason why these record labels are going to Sexy Red and offering her a deal. I refuse to believe that. So yes, power is held by these labels when they go out, and I don't mean that as any disrespect to her. What I am saying is that frequencies are real, okay?
Exactly.
Frequencies impact your spirit.
There's been brothels and strip clubs and stuff since the oldest
But I'm
profession
talking
is,
about music, and you are correct, but Confucius said, listen to the music.
and you'll be able
yes.
to know the
And there's a reason for that.
society.
This people, in my viewpoint, have a lot of power in the music industry. Also understand that. There is no reason to fight to put filth on the airways and then try to convince people that it's free speech.
Because it's
in fact,
profitable.
I will tell you, these people are being pushed in a certain direction. Women, you're being told, can you make it sexier?
Can you make it sexier? Shout out to the 4,300 people in the building. So Even women like Candace Owens is getting tired of seeing women being exploited the way they did in the days of slavery, when you were sold to a new slave master, displayed on a stage, naked. That used to be a humiliation ritual where you was broken and your family members had to watch you for the last time be sold off to the plantation over there or to the plantation over there. Now, there's a new stage. There's a new massa. And on this internet, our women is being exploited, or rather, they're signing up to exploit themselves. And the sad part about it is, the scary part about it is that a lot of black men are getting fed up with black women. You looking for the black man to accept you when the black woman is becoming the new transgender without being a transgender. Black women are becoming, and I don't care about no other race or gender. I'm talking to my woman, where you're not accepting your real hair. I got braids in my hair. I got braids in my hair. My real hair is itching my scalp. This is my real hair. I could imagine what that fake hair is doing to the back of your neck. I could imagine what that fake hair is doing to your scalp, hugging your scalp. You sweating out toxins through your scalp. And in when your pores open up, it's sucking in the nastiness from that fake hair. Women all over the place getting botched surgeries. How we went from being the most beautiful woman in the world to the woman with the most self-esteem, low self-esteem. Low self-esteem. When black men look at black women now, we see low self-esteem. And a black man can't say what he want to say, because if he really tells you how he feel about how you carrying yourself, you ain't going to give him no ass. You're going to get turned off and you're going to get out of his face. So he lets you humiliate yourself thinking that it's cool. But the reality of it is, no nigga don't want to see his mama naked on the internet, on social media. No niggas don't want to see his sister. It makes us angry. So you being a woman that might possibly be my next woman, you think a man want to see you on the internet naked? Nick Cannon is doing or whatever. Amber, love you, Haas. God bless you and your family always. Jesus, keep going, bro. Thank you, family, for sponsoring this war. Appreciate you. Take that hair hat off and put it in the closet, man. If you can't see beauty in yourself, then nobody else ain't gonna be able to see beauty in you neither. They not. Let me see. Shut up. I'm gonna have fun with this one right here. I'm about to have fun with this one. Where's it at? Let me get to this timestamp real quick. I ain't playing this whole shit. Ain't no need. You know what I love about me? You know what I love about me? Is the fact that I say what people don't or won't say. Right? And I come with a street perspective when it comes to certain topics. Let me say this before I start this. Again, D-Haven, I ain't got no beef with you. Once you put something on the internet, it becomes content. Your street tactics or who you was in the street and what you're capable of doesn't hold any weight when it comes to these topics. If you don't want to be talked about, stay off the internet. Now, shall we begin? Shall we begin? Watch how I break this shit down.
I can recall like one of the worst positions Jay put me in that severed our relationship and our friendship. You know what I mean? I had got locked up on a parole violation or something. And while I was locked up, you know, Jay just pulled a funny ass move, went behind my back, started fucking with my connect and my clients with no permission, with no message, no nothing. Like, I had sat there for a month already, you know what I'm saying? And had talked to some of my clients on the phone, like, they like, yo, you gonna be in there for a minute? And I'm telling them, yo, you know, give me a second, I'll put something together for you. Meanwhile, while I'm thinking about how I'm gonna put something together, Jay chose on his own to actually go behind my back, and he violated. And when he went behind my back and did that, it so happened he got caught by some other folks that I fuck with, and that shit looked shady. My other folks knew Jay wasn't supposed to be fucking with that connect unless I knew, and they knew I ain't know.
Now, let me stop right there. Your other people knew that you had another connect that Jay-Z didn't know about. Jay-Z's the same nigga in the same documentary that you was going out of town with and taking him out of town, but you had secret connects that Jay-Z didn't know about, right? And you had other niggas that you was rocking with that you told Jay-Z don't know about this connect. What about your friends? Are they going to stand their ground? Are they going to be around? Listen to people when they tell on themselves.
So they handled their business. They did exactly what niggas were supposed to do under the rules and guidelines when you in this game. So that resulted to shots being fired at him. That resulted to him being robbed for some work and all of that. You know, it's a small shit, but it meant something because his life almost got took behind that shit.
Some small shit. He's speaking with a double-edged tongue. Some small shit.
But
I gotta take it back. I gotta do this. I'm gonna let it play. I don't even want to stop him. I'm gonna let it play.
I can recall like one of the worst positions Jay put me in that severed our relationship and our friendship.
He put you
You know what I mean? I had got locked up on a parole violation or something. And while I was locked up, you know, Jay just pulled a funny ass move, went behind my back, started fucking with my connect and my clients with no permission, with no message, no nothing. Like I had sat there for a month already. You know what I'm saying? And had talked to some of my clients on the phone, like, they like, yo, you gonna be in there for a minute? And I'm telling them, yo, you know, give me a second, I'll put something together for you. Meanwhile, while I'm thinking about how I'm gonna put something together, Jay chose on his own to actually go behind my back. And he violated. And when he went behind my back and did that, it so happened he got caught by some other folks that I fuck with, and that shit looked shady. My other folks knew Jay wasn't supposed to be fucking with that connect unless I knew, and they knew I ain't know. So they handled their business. They did exactly what niggas was supposed to do under the rules and guidelines when you in this game. So that result to shots being fired at him, that result to him being robbed for some work and all of that. You know, it's a small shit, but it meant something because his life almost got took behind that shit. But the position he put me in, I mean, I got my little brother and I got my nigga that I fuck with, you know what I mean? And that's like my brother too. We all come from the same set. And I'm like, all y'all my brothers. We could get...
No, we can't get past that. The fact that you want to make the world believe that Jay-Z snaked you because y'all was business partners at one time, best friends. He finds a connect that he don't even know about. This is your connect, but you never introduced him to this connect. He finds this connect on his own, or the connect finds Jay-Z, and y'all all know the same people. You're not going to get me with these military mind games, my nigga. The connect had to reach out. If Jay never knew about this connect, then the connect decided you was worthless in jail and you was compromised, so he moved on to one of your other business partners, which was Jay-Z, because he has the right to sell bricks to anybody that he want to sell bricks to. You being in jail now, you ain't the man no more. Now Jay is becoming the man. You locked up. Locked up, they won't let me out, no. You mad. Your jealousy is starting to kick in. Jay-Z's doing business with some of your clientele because being that you're not there, nobody wants to do business with a nigga that's in jail. You're compromised, nigga, you're hot. So your clientele went to Jay. Your connect went to Jay. You get mad. Instead of saying, yo, Jay, here, take these bricks. We're going to split this half and half. Or you give me my portion, you take your portion. I'm going to send you to where my peoples is at. Nah, you ain't want to see Jay eat. You was doing business with somebody else. And you going to tell me that a nigga that looked at Jay-Z as if he's your brother just decided on his own that he was going to rob Jay-Z and shoot at him? So you got the nigga robbed and you got him shot at. We can't be friends. That's not even the worst part, though. Well, we gonna get to that. That's not even the worst part. But we gonna get to that.
position. You know what I'm saying? It's enough money for everybody. Like, I never wanted to see no shit like that happen. But that put me in a bad position where, you know, I still fuck with my homie, and Jay must feel some type of way. Yo, you fuck with this nigga after he almost took my life.
Because that nigga didn't do it without your permission. You see that sideway look? That's that Brooklyn, that grimy Brooklyn. You see that look? How it paused? I didn't even mean for it to pause like that. Do you see that grimy look? If there was enough money for everybody to eat, why you had a problem with Jay-Z eating while you was in jail? Why did you have a problem with Jay-Z eating while you was in jail? Why? Why? Tell him that it's human nature. Why would you do me that way? Why would you have a problem? So you want us to believe that your friend who knew Jay-Z was like your little brother just took it upon himself without any influence from you to rob him and try to shoot him? Let me let you finish before I cook. How that clown ass nigga was on my platform saying, let me cook. The kilogram nigga, let me cook. Clown ass nigga, let me cook. Let me cook. Let me cook.
No, I fuck with the nigga because I saved your life. You know what I'm saying? Out of love for me, I know my man. That's the only reason he backed down. Otherwise, it just, I don't know, it wouldn't be no Jay. So that shit could be something he holding on to.
You think?
I still fuck with the nigga that tried to take his life away.
You said
But guess what, homie? I still fuck with you.
No, you don't.
You know what I'm saying? I still got love for you.
No, you don't.
And you almost threw my life away on the shady shit. Sure that my life had no value on the shady shit you did to me during my case and my trial. You know what I mean? So if just like I can forgive you, you can forgive all of this shit. See past it. But it's obviously you can't see past it if you holding on to this. That's what happened, yo. And that's one of the times I say that Jay put me in one of the worst positions that I could be in. That was it. And he violated. You know what I'm saying?
Watch out for them crooked face niggas. Watch out for the crooked smile, crooked face niggas. Now, is y'all ready? Y'all ready? Is you ready? Huh? You ready for me to show you the worst thing that he did to Jay-Z? Not the fact that you just told the world that up under your umbrella, you just called Jay-Z pussy. You told the whole world he pussy. Chill, don't kill that little nigga. Over selling drugs to my people. Over doing business with my connect. He got robbed? You think Jay-Z wanted the world to know that he got robbed? What man want a woman or another man to know that another nigga robbed him like he a punk? He got shot at like he a punk by niggas that's up under you because he violated you, right? That ain't even what I'm mad at. It's 25 years later. Nigga, DeHaven, let me talk to you. Let me cook. Let me talk to you for a minute, right? Let me show you what separates me from a lot of these other niggas' channels. DeHaven, you, let me talk to you real quick, my nigga. We are living in a day and a time where we are seeing and witnessing rappers get caught up in RICO acts, right? RICO law. In the courts, in the federal court, you can be charged with old and new. There's no statute of limitation and the feds. You are on social media, Mr. Crooked Face. You on social media telling the FBI, whoop, whoop, that's the sound of the police. Whoop, whoop, that's the sound of the beast. You are on social media telling the FBI, do you swear to tell? Get your ass back over here, DeHaven. DeHaven, do you swear to tell the truth? The whole truth and nothing but the truth. So help you God. You are on social media testifying. Yes, Your Honor, Jay-Z did in fact sell drugs, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor, these are the states. You even telling the states, the cities, the towns where you and the nigga tore it down at, knowing that Jay-Z has never been charged for any of this. The feds, all they need is 2 hearsay witnesses. You just volunteered to be one in front of the whole world. You told the government, the American government, aka social media, the number one thing, the number one platform that's been locking up black celebrities is social media and the music. You just went on social media and told the world and vouched that Jay-Z, yes, Jay-Z is a drug kingpin in the past. Now, if they decide to lock Jay-Z up right now, if the feds decided to lock Jay-Z up right now, Jay-Z, I got this nigga. Jay-Z, I got this nigga for you tonight. If they lock Jay-Z up, do you know that under the RICO Act, the federal government can seize every account that Jay-Z had because they're going to say that his account stemmed from drug transactions. And this nigga right here, that niggas like Doggy Diamonds is proud to re-upload. I didn't even watch that shit. To re-upload an interview with this nigga sitting up there testifying that Jay-Z is a drug dealer. Why the fuck would Jay-Z want to be your friend when you are the biggest threat to his career right now? Nigga, you are the new face of white supremacy. You are the new face of white supremacy. You sitting up there trying right now. We ain't talking about, and this is what y'all got to understand. What this shit got me hyped up? Never leave a soldier behind. See me, I play different now. I'll be one of the dirtiest niggas in the game, but I will never tell on my friend. I would never tell on my friend. I would never tell on a soldier in the battlefield. Nigga, you sitting up there and you trying your best to get Jay-Z indicted. See that little 13-year-old girl that they talking about with Jay-Z? We can't prove that. But you got all the proof to take Jay-Z down right now. And these bankers is watching. White supremacy is watching. And if Jay-Z ever get it fucked up, you volunteered to be the hand to destroy him. And you begging for somebody to come pick you up so you could destroy Jay. Y'all robbed him. That wasn't enough, DeHaven? Robbing Jay-Z, it wasn't enough, DeHaven? Your niggas shooting at him, it wasn't enough, DeHaven? Now you got your mother sitting up there looking stupid. Oxygen machine on. Jay-Z. Your mother was a beautiful woman. She loved the kids in the community. But your mother was also one of them bitches that aided and abetted little Mike and little Ray. Yeah, your mother was the one aiding and abetting the bad shit that you niggas was doing. And you wonder why Jay-Z mother don't want to rock with your mother? Because the shit that Jay-Z mother didn't want Jay-Z to be into, your mother was the mother, your mother, DeHaven, your mother was the mother that Jay-Z and everybody ran to because she was covering y'all shit up. Going to the doctors and y'all got STDs. Why Jay-Z couldn't go to Jay-Z mother when he was burning? Because his mother was going to whoop his ass? They went to your mother because your mother was the one covering shit up, my nigga. You think niggas can't see? You can't see? You think I can't see? We not listening? Now, your mother sitting up there wondering why Jay-Z mother ain't reaching out to her. Y'all supposed to be like family, right? Was y'all really like family? When your mother was keeping secrets from Jay-Z mother? I'm just saying. What, I gotta play the whole documentary? Do I gotta play the whole documentary? Because you wanted me to watch the documentary. Nigga, I watched it. And when I saw it, oh my God, disgusting. That shit made me sick to my soul. You up here testifying and making it clear to the federal and government that Jay-Z is a drug dealer. And not only that, then they could go back and they could connect him to OG Juan, a drug kingpin, OG Juan's wife, an informant. See, Jay, it's some things you just can't put behind you. Look what you made me do. Listen to you, my nigga. You don't even hear your own arrogance. And it's crazy, right? I'm going to tell y'all a story. I told the story on a drunk night, but I'm going to tell it again too, right? So recently, right? Recently, in Bronx River, y'all know the real. Y'all know the real. This is Poppy from Bronx River. We are talking right now, right? So when I came home from jail, I was trying my best to be Muslim. Going to the mosque, trying to stay out of trouble. I'm trying to learn Islam, and I'm trying to stay out of trouble. But at the same time, y'all know I kept my hammer with me. I kept my hammer with me. I was still Poppy from Bronx River, right? I come home from jail. Nigga Paul Smalls, my brother. I love this nigga. Me and Paul Smalls was just like D Haven and Jay-Z, right? I remember Paul Smalls telling me before he got locked up, nigga said to me, I'll give you $100 a week to be my enforcer. $100 a week to be my enforcer. So now, Terrence come home from jail. Me, Paul Smalls, and Terrence is at a restaurant up here in White Plains, right? We sitting down having something to eat. Niggas is drinking. Paul Smalls' animosity comes out. He blames me for doing similar to what Jay-Z did to D Haven. Now, same situation. This is what destroyed the relationship between me and Paul Smalls. He's in jail. Sunai reached out to me, right? And D-Boy. Sunai and D-Boy was like, yo, we need you to hold us down or whatever the case may be, because they didn't have no muscle in Bronx River, but they was eating, right? So I started doing business with Sunai and D-Boy, right? But that didn't last too long because me and Terrence started eating together, right? And when me and Terrence started eating, I put the whole projects under a curfew from 7 o'clock in the morning. This is story time. I'm lying my ass off, FBI. From 7 o'clock in the morning to 7 o'clock at night, I stopped niggas from eating. That's never been done in Bronx River history. Never. That's why niggas don't like to really say my name. It's never been done before. So now we're going to skip past that. We in a restaurant. Me, Terrence, and Paul Smalls. Tell me I'm lying, Smalls. Terrence, tell me I'm lying. I know niggas is going to call both of y'all. Paul Smalls started getting in his feelings. Talking about, yo, you did me wrong. I said, how I did you wrong? Yo, you started hustling in my spot? What you mean, Smalls, I started hustling in your spot? I didn't sell drugs, Smalls. But I was eating, though. I said to the nigga, I said, you tried to play me. You tried to offer me $100 a week on the block. $100 a week. And I said, nigga, when you went to jail and I couldn't take looking for a job, being turned away, Didn't know how to properly fill out a job application. I was feeling like I was unwanted. Had a child already here. Had another son on the way. I didn't know what to do. I went back to the streets, right? So I tell the nigga Smalls, I said, when you went to jail, you offered me $100 a week. I was making $7,000 a day from 7 o'clock in the morning to 7 o'clock at night. So he says to me, that was my money. Got real heated. That was my money. I said, Smalls, how was that your money? You took over my spot. Pope House. That was my spot. I said, son, how the fuck I took over your spot if I never sold drugs? Oh, you had Wayno shot. You shot Wayno in that hallway. I ain't shoot Wayno. I ain't have nothing to do with that spot. But since we talking about wars, and it was a war that went on in the projects with me and Art. Bronx River, y'all listening? Anybody from Bronx River in the building, press 1. Y'all probably want to hide. Y'all want to act like y'all not in this building. If you from Bronx River, press 1. Y'all know y'all got fake accounts anyway. So he like, yo, yeah, you stopped my crew from eating. Shall we begin? Art was your right-hand man. Wayno was up under Art, right? Wayno was riding around in the back of the paddy wagon with the police a whole lot, right? Art, your right-hand man besides me, that was your right-hand man. When I went to jail, you and Art wasn't running together. You and Art started running together when I went to jail for murder, right? Smalls, how you mad at me? Because I went to war with your partner when your partner testified. He went to the feds, the grand jury. He testified. You mad at me, but you not mad at the rat? You not mad at Art, but you mad at me. Can somebody please explain that to me? How you mad at me for seeing through these niggas and bringing a war to these niggas in the middle of the street, but you not mad at them? Was it because I surpassed you in the streets as your little brother? Because Paul Smalls was the big homie. That was my big brother. Paul Smalls was the nigga I was running around with besides my right-hand man, Eric. Paul Smalls, that was my big brother right there. In the streets, me and Paul Smalls was like this. But when I started getting more money than him, and he was in jail, that shit made him turn sideways, and we ain't never been again. But the argument at the restaurant, niggas sitting up there talking about, yo, nigga, you stopped me from eating. Your whole team was rats. Niggas was telling. I didn't stop Sunar from hustling. I didn't stop D Boyd from hustling. I didn't stop them from hustling. I started doing my own thing with Terrence, and I didn't sell drugs. I don't know how to sell drugs. I don't know how to sell drugs. I just knew how to use my muscle. So I'm sitting up there making $7,000 a day, and you sitting up there talking about that's your money. So I said to the nigga Smalls, I said, yo, son, how was that your money? I didn't sell drugs. I didn't sell drugs. Not one time did I ever sit up there and go to the re-up man, re-up crack, re-up coke. Like I might have sat up there and tried to cut up coke, crack like twice and didn't know what the fuck I was doing. Niggas looked at me like I was crazy. I was damn near giving away rocks this big for $5. Niggas was like, get out of here. I'm not a drug dealer, my nigga. One thing the nigga T-Mac told me 1,000 times over and over and over is that you're not a drug dealer. Drug dealer, I was never a drug dealer. Nigga, I was the muscle behind these nigga. I was the extortionist. So I could see the similarities, because one thing I will say is Paul Smalls is a nigga I love to death. I could never sit up there and watch a nigga do anything to this nigga. So when he lied to me, because at first I didn't know who shot me. I just heard people saying, who shot me, who shot me. But when that nigga confirmed to me at that dinner table that he knew who shot me and lied to me the first time, you know who shot me and you didn't tell me? The streets fucked us up that bad? That's why I'm taking this situation right here so personal, just listening to this behaving shit. I'm like, nah, this shit, yo, I live this. I know the effects of the streets. You ain't got no friends in these streets. You ain't got no friends in these streets. These streets is wicked. Me and Paul Smalls might not never be cool again because of the streets. Some shit that happened over 20 years ago. And you showing me animosity. We sit up there drinking. And I'm sitting up there saying, matter of fact, actually, I wasn't drinking. It was the end of Ramadan. I had like about 3 nights left of Ramadan. And I'm sitting up there saying, in the back of my mind, like, yo, don't get angry. Let this nigga vent. Don't get angry. Don't get angry. This supposed to be your brother right here showing you animosity. All these years, and you mad at me about me going to war with niggas in the streets that testified in court? And it's crazy because when Art came home, one day I was driving down Morrison. A car was trying to get my attention behind me. I pulls over, jumps out my car. Whoa, 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 it's Art. He was like, what up, yo? I said, what's good? He said, yo, I swear to God, The nigga Art said, yo, yeah, I told, but I didn't tell on you. And he said to me, I swear to God, the nigga Art said, Art, if you watching, you know. Art said, yeah, I told. He said, but I didn't tell on you. And he said, I tell again too. He said, I know how to get out of jail and I'm going to do anything in my power to get out of jail. He said, just remember something, I didn't tell on you and the feds will come to get you for anything old or new. There is no statute of limitation in the feds. Now that brings me back to you again, DeHaven. There's no statute of limitation. And see me, I'm not the smartest when it comes to the court system, but I know a little bit. And I know DeHaven knows enough to know that what he's doing, I know what it feels like to lose friends over the streets. Niggas looking at you sideways. I know what it feels like. I made a lot of mistakes in the streets. We was young. Niggas still got animosity. Yeah, niggas still got animosity. The nigga almost died. I know what it feels like. Paul Smalls was my big brother because he was a couple of years older than me. Me and that man did mad dirt together. Some of my best years in my book, Paul Smalls, definitely, there's no way in hell I could write my book without this nigga being in my book. There's no way. I would have to switch up the name, but there's no way. And then just like how you hear DeHaven talking about, you're going to hear good stories about me and this nigga. One thing niggas knew, like, come on, man. When I was on a run, I'm on a run. Me and Eric is on a run for murder and attempted murder. Paul Smalls called me up on the phone. Yo, niggas violated. Nigga, we jumping out of fucking cabs. Swiss cheese and whole blocks. On the run already. As if we wasn't even enough trouble. I know what the streets can do to your friendships. I know what it's like to have dudes that's like your brothers and you got older niggas whispering in niggas' ears. There's a lot of stories. When y'all read my book, y'all gonna be like, nah, this nigga Poppy wasn't this ill. That nigga wasn't that ill, yeah. Niggas will tell you in a minute, we don't know HASSAN Campbell, we know Poppy. I take this shit personal because when you listen, sometimes you just gotta listen. This nigga waited to the end of this fucking documentary Marcy made. If y'all want to watch it in full, I'm not playing the full documentary. Crying about how close him and Jay was. And at this moment right here, it spoke volumes. You put the nail in your own coffin, my nigga. The own nail in your own coffin. You wasn't in the streets like that. Okay. Well, I'm not in the streets now. I'm in the house. Not only am I in the house, but I'm in the house with almost 4,000 people watching me, and you're watching me too. Shout out to you.
I can recall like one of the worst positions Jay put me in that severed our relationship.
Everybody write 4,000 in the building before they take it out. Y'all see it? Write it.
Friendship. You know what I mean? I had got locked up on a parole violation or something. And while I was locked up, you know, Jay just pulled a funny ass move, went behind my back, started fucking with my connect and my clients with no permission, with no message, no nothing. Like, I had sat there for a month already, you know what I'm saying? And had talked to some of my clients on the phone, like, they like, yo, you gonna be in there for a minute? And I'm telling them, yo, you know, give me a second, I'll put something together for you. Meanwhile, while I'm thinking about how I'm gonna put something together, Jay chose on his own to actually go behind my back. And he violated. And when he went behind my back and did that, it so happened he got caught by some other folks that I fuck with, and that shit looked shady. My other folks knew Jay wasn't supposed to be fucking with that connect unless I knew, and they knew I ain't know. So they handled their business. They did what exactly what niggas was supposed to do under the rules and guidelines when you in this game. So that result to shots being fired at him, that result to him being robbed for some work and all of that. You know, it's a small shit, but it meant something because his life almost got took behind that shit. But the position he put me in,
Yo, the position he put you in. He put you in jail? No. He stopped you from eating? No. He seen an opportunity for him to eat. Y'all know the same niggas. Connect reached out to him. He made a move. You was feeling some type of way. And because you was feeling some type of way, you co-signed that hit with the nigga that you still friends with. Nigga ain't just jump out the window and shoot at Jay. Jay's supposed to be your brother. See, that's like with me and Paul Smalls. Some people will look at, or let's say me and T-Mac, me and Jerry, me and Eric. Some of my closest are my close, right? Niggas are going to sit up there and say, that's Eric and Poppy going through that. We not getting involved in that. When that's your brother, oh, we not getting involved. That's between them. Let them handle it. The fact that your man felt that he could rob Jay and clap at Jay, he knew that Jay wasn't really your man like that. The fact that your man thought that he could clap and rob Jay over some drug sales, Jay was never your brother. He didn't put you in no situation. You made it clear how you felt about Jay at the time when Jay was eating while you was in jail. See, niggas in jail, let me tell y'all something, right? Niggas in jail, when they go to jail, they at their worst moments. And that animosity that a nigga built up in jail, who you knew before a nigga went to jail and who came home is not the same person. Even if they look like the same person and act like the same person, they not. Because what you don't see is what God sees, and that's the sickness of the heart. Niggas' hearts be sick. I could teach y'all niggas all about these streets. That's why when niggas be sitting up there talking about, you ain't in the streets. I don't want to be in the streets. I hate the streets. I hate what the streets stand for. I hate the shit that goes on in the streets. I hate the niggas that represent the streets. They're all liars. They're all liars. They all liars. Yeah, they took 1,000 people out of the building, but the show must go on.
I mean, I got my little brother, and I got my nigga that I fuck with, you know what I mean? And that's like my brother too. We all come from the same set. And I'm like, all y'all my brothers. We can get past this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's enough money for everybody. Like, I never wanted to see no shit like that happen. But that put me in a bad position where, you know, I still fuck with my homie, and Jay must feel some type of way. Yo, you fuck with this nigga after he almost took my life. No, I fuck with the nigga because I saved your life. You know what I'm saying? Out of love for me, I know my man. That's the only reason he backed down. Otherwise, it really, it just, I don't know, it wouldn't be no Jay. So that shit could be something he holding on.
Did you see the way he threw his neck back? It wouldn't be no Jay. Well, there is a Jay, and there's a Beyonce, and there's a little Blue Ivy, my nigga. And you just a construction worker that can't get past the fact that you know you done fucked up, right? The best thing that ever happened in your life is obviously Jay-Z. Because you can't let him go. You like a nigga singing an R&B song. You can't let the nigga go. You a R&B song right now, my nigga. You a breakup song, a makeup song, everything, all rolled up into one. You don't know if you love or hate the nigga because you can't get over the fact that life goes on and his life went on without you, my nigga. You looking bad in these YouTube streets. Especially now that we could actually see what the beef is really, really about. And you think that you want to make a living off of trolling this man? This is your last stand, you old washed up ass nigga. You are inviting the feds to come sit down and have a conversation with you that you should have had 30 years ago, my nigga. You indirectly letting Jay-Z know that you could destroy him whenever the feds want to investigate him. If Diddy goes down for these touch me charges that Diddy got, I mean, Jay-Z, if Jay-Z gets charged or the feds decide that they ever want to do an investigation, you already signing up to be a witness. Jay-Z, why you still got this nigga running around? Yo, Jay-Z, I'm talking to you, Jay-Z. TVs need to be turned off, my nigga. And I'm saying this just off of the street of being a street nigga. This nigga is knocking on the FBI. Somebody tag Jay-Z, because I know all y'all niggas watch me. And tell Jay-Z that eventually, when the Illuminati decides that they want to have a conversation and put Jay-Z through a humiliation ritual, and he don't know if he gonna be in a Diddy situation, nigga, you got a nigga running around that could put your lights out worse than these girls. He is a witness from state to state. I rode Dolo from state to state. Nah, he ain't gonna be Method Man and Belly when he rolled up. Talking about, is this the illest nigga in Nebraska? Nah, this nigga D-Haven. He got a discrepancy. And his bird call, his roll call that he got going all over social media is attracting the feds to you, Jay-Z. Jay-Z. Nigga, you gotta rock this nigga snot box. Jay-Z. I'm talking to you, Hov Jigga. My nigga. It was all good just a week ago. Funny what? 7 days have changed. A stand-up nigga. Now you sit down and aim. Was he talking about you? Is that the reason why Emery don't want to deal with you? Do Emery feel like you lined him up? You told them where to catch him at, how to catch him? I'm saying allegedly, I don't know. But there's something about your energy on this internet that says, someone please down 911. Hit the like button. Everybody that's watching me right now, hit that like button. Hit that like button. Someone please down 911.
You're in that real New York Tommy, you heard? I got signed Brillo with me, you know the vibe, nigga.
I'm just saying.
Alright, you trendsetters. MMG Tops, nigga, you know my vibe. 100 on my wrist, watch me change the game. You told on your homies, love ain't the same. I see my mama struggle, had to make a way.
I tell her mama move over.
I'ma pave the way. 100 on my wrist, watch me change the game. You told on your homies, love ain't the same. I see my mama struggle, I'ma make a way.
I tell her mama move over.
I'ma pave the way. Shooty swimming with the fishes. Yellow diamond shit be looking like I'm pissing. Still bang on a nigga Blake Griffin. Fuck a shot, let's we get a nigga lifted. All this money in a war like Yowda. To you the MMG, you know a nigga got his crowd up. We gon' get it, have a count it every hour. Move the white like Tommy Wayne Ghost, they got the power. I've been that nigga since 9'6". Only run with trappers, killers, and convicts. See my man kill with a smile, been calm 6. Shots at the V, we making the car flip. We lost Glizzy, and we ain't trying to lose again. Head tap him if he move, nigga shoot again. War time, we got no picks, nigga shoot his friend. Ain't no doubling back, we can't get cool again. 100 on my wrist, watch me change the game. You told on your homies, love ain't the same. I see my mama struggle, had to make a way.
I tell her mama move over.
I'ma pave the way. 100 on my wrist, watch me change the game. You told on your homies, love ain't the same. I see my mama struggle, I'ma make a way.
I tell her mama move over.
I'ma pave the way.
Time, but I see clear. Gotta thank the man above, cause I know without him I wouldn't be here. But let's just be clear, I really set the bar high and kept my wheels going through the storm like a car shot. They ain't with you till you pull up in that hard top and make it disappear from a button, watch they heart drop. My bars hot, but my delivery immaculate. Being with a scope, so when it fire is accurate. Ice got my neck on froze, look like I fractured it. It's the type of shit you gon' have to go save your taxes with. Real niggas still around, let's get back to it and separate these Instagram niggas from who was actually lit. Before rap, I was trafficking OT, getting pounds, breaking down the fractions of OZs. I had to wait my turn to watch the game from the nosebleeds. I'm from the Bronx where niggas go to war with their cold D's. Right, so I'm sorry if I don't trust you, nigga. Before I take from a man, I'd rather hustle, nigga. I executed my plan and got destructive with it. Real nigga, Hall of Fame, I better get inducted in it. I can't respect you, you don't check on your kids. Running around with some niggas, got you ready to bid. You don't give respect unless I see respect what you give.
A whiff of this cig,
I separate his neck and his wig. Right,
100 on my wrist, watch me change the game. You told on your homies, love ain't the same. I see my mama struggle, had to make a way.
I told her mama move over.
I'ma pave the way. 100 on my wrist, watch me change the game. You told on your homies, love ain't the same. I see my mama struggle, I'ma make a way.
I told her mommy move over.
I'ma pave the way.
Weight pit, deadlift, cameras at my door, time for a seg trip. No body shots, leaving his head split. Shotty up close, blast your legs flip. Brillo, R.I.U. My gun kick like it no kung fu. Get hung till you turn blue. When you in that cell going through hell, it's only you. Niggas leave, money go, bitches too. Red laser on your shirt, no missing you. Automatics, binary, switches too. Chanel or Celine, shotgun, red, yellow shells in the machine. Gotta cut him out his jeans. Back to the basics, sweatpants and Asics. Staring through this Hollison window, it's all patience. Rat niggas be wired up, y'all all agents. Find your body as something boarded up, fake it. Bring it.
100 on my wrist, watch me change the game. You told on your homies, love ain't the same. I see my mama struggle, had to make a way. I tell her mama move over, I'ma pave the way. 100 on my wrist, watch me change the game. You told on your homies, love ain't the same. I see my mama struggle, I'ma make a way. I told her mommy move over, I'ma pave the way.
Yo, Swelly, I don't know what you doing, but this is a hit right here. This shit right here. Handsome Academy Studios. Nah, respectfully, DeHaven is fully telling and trying to use the wording to make it sound good. That's not gangsta at all. The nigga is on a world tour telling the government and every federal agency that Jay-Z is a drug dealer and that whenever they want to take him down, he's a live witness. Y'all didn't hear Nino Brown in New Jack City? When Nino said, we don't leave witnesses. The nigga's a witness. All I see on social media is a witness that's testifying to shit that could put a nigga in jail. What are you doing? You got a drug kingpin on the internet testifying yo, Jay-Z is a billionaire. You think other billionaires ain't looking to take billionaires down? You think billionaires ain't trying to take other billionaires down? He's a billionaire. Right now, he's going through a humiliation ritual. He's dealing with allegations that's totally different. If they decide to come for you, Jay-Z, and DeHaven is running around, and he's giving them a blueprint. The nigga got a whole documentary. Exhibit A, Exhibit B, Exhibit C on how, yo, let me ask y'all a question. Because I'm going to let y'all decide. Do y'all want me to play the whole documentary? It's an hour long. And break it down? Press 1. If no, press 2. The nigga got a whole documentary on Jay-Z. Them ones is outnumbering them twos like crazy. Cause if I break it down, cause y'all know I'll be live longer, and it's still gonna be entertaining. Oh, you not entertained? Are you not entertained? See, we ain't got to sit up there like them other platforms and go all night, talk all night long, talking about whether he did or he didn't do something to a 13-year-old. The courts is going to figure that out. I don't trust nobody in the internet, in the industry. I don't. I'm off that. The courts is going to deal with that. We'll see, and we'll deal with that accordingly as we get more information. But Jigga, my nigga, you got a live witness running around talking about shit he ain't got no business talking about on the internet for a nigga that's never ever been charged for the shit that he's talking about. And he knows in today's time, YSL, yo, what I want y'all to do, all the people that's watching me right now, start naming the names of all the rappers that's locked up in the comment section. Throw some of them names out. We just seen Young Thug get out. We watching Lil Durk right now. His music is being used to convict him. Lil Durk. Real shit. You think that this not Pooh Shiesty, C Murder, K Flock, free K Flock, man. I might be critical on how I deal with certain situations when it comes to parents and stuff like that because I'm hard on the parents. And my prayers go out to K Flock moms. I have no beef with that woman, but free K Flock. I pray that he make it home. And I also pray for his victims. Because we got to do that too. Because I understand that the conditions that made us savages, I know where it come from. We can't never forget the conditions that made us become zombies of the apocalypse. We became walking zombies in the hood and we hurt each other. OTF, Little Dirk, Casanova. Free Casanova, man. Free Cass. NBA young boy. Melly need to stay his ass right in jail. He did that to his friends. Leave that little nigga right where he at. Max B, Zay Munna. You gotta let the Munna go. Zay Munna. You know what I mean? That's one little dude right there, man. Shout out to Five Guard. Zay Munna, like I see what Five Guard saw in Zay Munna, man. Some of these young boys, and it's like, it's another conversation I'm gonna have, right? Five Guard. I realized that in a few situations, in some of these situations I'm not going to bring up because it's different people that y'all know about and y'all don't know about. But being on this internet, sometimes I say things. This is who I am. I got to be who I am. But sometimes I don't take into consideration the compromising positions that I put other people in. And I'm starting to learn that as I go along, while certain people, they want to support me, but they distance themselves because certain niggas is still in the hood, active in the hood. And it creates an energy of death and destruction that other niggas didn't sign up for. You know, I touched on certain topics, and maybe one day me and Five Guard to get together and do a serious interview where we could actually talk about some of the things that pissed him off. You know, because I'm not going to sit up there and say certain things like, I speak on certain topics, and when I speak on certain topics and certain dudes is affiliated, like Five Guard might be affiliated with some of the certain people, it puts your back against the wall where you have to pick and choose in certain situations. I can understand that too. I have to be understanding. As a man, you have to be able to figure out certain situations where you might be wrong. Like, another thing I realized that I do is that when I speak on certain topics, and I'm not going to stop doing it, don't get me fucked up, I speak out against my old self. And some of my friends get offended because somebody sit up there and say, oh, he talking about you. No, I'm talking about my old self. Everything you niggas did, I did. Plus, more than what you niggas did. Some of you niggas was just drug dealers. Nigga, I was the killer. Y'all know that. Y'all know that. The streets know that. No matter what these niggas say on the internet, the streets know who Poppy was. I was different. That's why I tell niggas, when niggas be sitting up there talking about, I'm outside. Nigga, if you ain't got 2 guns on you everywhere you go, you are not outside. You hanging out, my nigga. You wasting time and wasting your life hanging out. If you ain't got 2 guns on your waist, because I learned Back in the days, you know how you see stupid movies like Menace to Society? You think you being cute? I learned in the shootout. Boom, 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 boom. This is what I'm doing. Boom, 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 boom. I'm right-handed. Boom. Mentally, when this gun jammed, it jammed. This one did too, but this one really didn't. That's a lesson for y'all niggas. I'm banging out. Boom, 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 boom. This gun jammed. This one jammed too. There's lessons that you can learn. Matter of fact, let me shut up before I incriminate myself. I don't have to prove to you niggas that I was that nigga, because I'm going to show you who I became. And that's what I really want y'all to follow. There's a song, one of my favorite songs. I'm going to play it. Should I play it? But my super chat, I don't know, my super chat ain't lit like that. In order for me to play it, I gotta... It's one of my favorite songs. Y'all listening? Y'all want me to play it or y'all don't want me to play it? Press 1 if you want me to play it. Press 2 if you don't want me to play it. I don't know. I'm confused. Y'all going back and forth. Y'all battling. Y'all battling. Y'all battling. All right. So what I do is, the song is called Daddy. Joel Santana. And when you listen to Joel's in that song, this is one of the songs that made me fall in love with Joel Santana. No homo, pause. No homo, pause. I love Joel Santana. The young version, not the washed up junkie that don't want to release music. I'm going to say this again. Joel Santana, I don't know what the fuck you doing or how you doing it, but now you are a senior citizen. Your face look old and ugly. You look like a junkie. You had niggas waiting around for decades for your music and you didn't put it out. You disappointed us. Joel Santana, I'm going to say it again. You disappointed niggas that loved you. You was next level in this rap game. You was next level in this rap game. You had the potential. You was better than everybody in Dipset. You was better than everybody in Dipset. And you holding on to your music. And we don't know why. And now you look like an old man, my nigga. You look like an old junkie with jewelry. It's over. You buried yourself alive. The people will never get the chance to hear that. Joel Santana, and I'm vouching for you, my nigga. Somebody tag Joel Santana and tell him, nigga, you was considered for some of us to be one of the best. And now, you like that scene in New Jack City. I was prom queen, nigga. Nobody cares about your jewelry. All we see is an old junkie that didn't release music. Nights like this, I wish that raindrops would fall. Nights like this. Nights like this. Sing from the Temptations, Night Like This.
Scene from the Temptations, Night Like This.
Scenes from the movie, Nights Like This, Temptations.
Scenes from the movie Nights Like This, Temptations.
Nights like this,
Nights like
I wish raindrops would fall. Nights like this, I wish raindrops would fall. Nights like this, I wish raindrops would fall.
Jewels, come here, my nigga. Jewels. Come here, my nigga. Jewels. Nights like this. Jewels. You held back all your music. We was waiting for that dope music. And you riding around and all we seeing is videos of you fixing your teeth. Your face look old and aging in dog years. You became the Flavor Flav of Dipset. You became the junkie of Dipset. Nigga, you are the baby of Dipset. Jim Jones looking good. No homo. Cam looking good. The rest of them Dipset niggas, we see glimpses of them. But nigga, you are the junkie. You are the mascot. Nigga, you are the pokey of Dipset. You was the nigga on the stage when Dipset versus the Locks. You could have been the key factor that changed that whole game. You could have been the key factor, even though I'm gonna be honest. I gotta be so honest. Jim Jones got some music that's fire. Jim Jones got some shit that's fire. But back to you, Jewels. And I say this out of love because, Jewels, you had a fan over here. You let me down, my nigga. We don't care about your fake teeth and all the rest of that. Nigga, you got music that should have been released 10 years ago. Now, when we see you,
check it out. Nights like this, I wish raindrops would fall. Nights like this, I wish raindrops would fall. Nights like this, I wish raindrops would fall.
hey, nights like this. Nights like this. Nights like this. I wish that raindrops would fall. Nights like this. I wish that raindrops would fall. Nights like this. Ooh. Y'all better hit that like button, man. Hit that like button. I'm not playing with y'all. Hit that like button. Y'all want me to keep on going? I got more to give. I'm not even done. Hit the like button is all I'm asking for. Hit the like button. Because I know we got more people in the building. So I want the likes to surpass the people that we have in the building to show that they holding back these numbers. What the numbers say, now they got us reduced to 3,300 people in the building. Really, YouTube? Really? YouTube? Nights like this. New Jack City, I was prom queen.
New Jack City, I was prom queen.
Don't serve that turkey no more. Oh, jump for that last guy.
Why I gotta be owing you? I was prom queen of King High School. This is beneath me.
That used to be the prom queen, now you ain't nothing but the prom thing. Look at you now, look at you.
Nigga said, I was dipset. Dipset, dipset, dipset. I was dipset. I was Joel Santana. Hit him in the head with the headshot. Headshot? Stop playing with me, man. Stop playing with me. I was dipset. Ah.
Don't serve that turkey no more. Oh, jump for that last guy.
Why I gotta be owing you? I was prom queen of King High School. This is beneath me.
That used to be the prom queen, now you ain't nothing but the prom thing. Look at you now, look at you.
Look at you now. Look at you now. Running around with that Build-A-Bitch with your fake teeth. Ooh. Y'all don't see what the industry do to niggas? Yo, one of these days, I'm going to show you. Did y'all skip past the fact that the nigga Cam said he went to Mace and Puff house? Mace and Puff. And seen dildos in the bathroom? How y'all skip past that? So Mace was living in the house with Puff that Kim visited, and there was dildos in the bathroom. Y'all gonna act like y'all didn't hear that? I gotta find it. I gotta find the video. Y'all want me to find, like, come on, man. I gotta play every receipt? Come on, man. That industry comes with a price. Them niggas are shopping. Next like this.
I've been very respectful to you and everybody else that played me. Now, I honestly don't give a fuck about you running around here with Kevin Hart. I was just being saucy. But since you feel like you have to have PR say something, nigga, I feel like this. This is how I feel. When I was in Walmart and I told everybody you sucked my dick, I meant it. That's what I meant, bro. And you know why. That's between me and you. So as a man, we got past that 3 years ago. I over-apologized. I overdid the same thing with that bitch. I'm tired of apologizing to you lame-ass niggas that don't make as much money as me secretly. Now, if you want to keep playing like you're really cool to me, Cannon, show me that you're more viral than Ray J, bitch. Show me, nigga. Because you are not wilding out
Do he sound crazy? Put crazy in the comment section. Or do he sound like he telling the truth? Put the truth in the comment section. Type crazy. Type truth. Which one? Because the truth always sounds crazy. But listen to the allegations of these niggas in the industry. Y'all forget. Orlando Brown was part of Nickelodeon. A big part of Nickelodeon, just like Nick Cannon. Just like Nick Cannon. Just as big as Nick Cannon. Y'all, what part y'all don't see? The streets don't understand that because we wasn't watching that weird shit over there in Nickelodeon. But regular people, that shit was big. Y'all don't realize how big this little nigga was. And he crying out.
I did not suck Orlando Brown's. I'm entertained by all his fucking interviews. Fucking lying ass nigga. Nigga, I'm Mike. Anybody else want some? Whether you talking about me or you talking about anybody, but I don't take him serious. You can't take back what your butthole received. I think he's in a mental space where he knows he's trolling. He don't give a fuck.
He damn said if you pay him enough money, he gonna say whatever.
But in all fun, because I'm a comedian, I think this shit's funny. I think we should play the fucking clip. Nick, you suck, Mike! And don't you ever forget it! That's why I came up to you. I went to the comments, like, he telling the truth. He ain't denying it. Why ain't nobody suing yet? Like, I'm a student for that jacket. Like, Nick, you suck, Mike!
It just sounds familiar to me. It sounds all familiar because a lot of them dudes in the industry, that's what they want to do. That's their weird fetish. They feel like when they put a man's Woody Woodpecker, that's what Africa Bambaataa was trying to do to me. They want to suck on your Woody Woodpecker. He's not. Allegedly, that's what they do. It's a ritual. When they sit up there and they suck on the baby bottles of little boys, they drinking your life force. It's magic to them. It's not just about adrenochrome. That shit is magic. Y'all don't understand it because y'all do. Y'all just like to play dumb. Y'all do. Y'all like to play dumb.
You see the headline. What's really interesting is the backstory leading up to all of this. Jay-Z has been named as a defendant in a lawsuit claiming sexual assault of a 13-year-old back in the year 2000, 24 years ago. So here's the backstory from what I'm seeing. The lawyer who filed this lawsuit, his name is Tony Busby. Tony Busby is one of the most, if not the most successful lawyer in America. Deadass. Now, we heard a few weeks ago how Tony Busby, the lawyer, got sued. And somebody sued him in a California court. That person said, hey, I'm a celebrity, and this guy, Tony Busby, is blackmailing me and threatening me, saying that he's going to sue me. He's full of shit. It's all lies, so you court have to stop him. Tony Busby also said that after he got sued, private investigators have been reaching out to his former clients, his former employees, his current clients, trying to get any dirt on Tony Busby to try to get him to back down. Tony Busby has not identified who sued him in California. He hasn't identified who's been sending the private investigators to go after him. But he has been suggesting that it is somebody who he has threatened to sue and that he's going to turn up on and sue if they don't meet his demands. Now, Busby sued in California, private investigators combing through his whole life. What does he do? He names Jay-Z as a defendant. Why would he do that? Remember when I told you he's one of the most successful lawyers in America? That's no joke. And so he's ready. He got his big boy pants on. He said, you want to go? Let's go. It's up.
Jay-Z, I'm going to say it again. You playing with a dangerous lawyer and you got lawyers. Lucifer, son of the morning, I'ma have to chase you out of here. Lucifer, Lucifer, son of the morning. How's Jay-Z? Or better yet, Jesus walks, God send me a sign. Jesus walks with me. Yeah, mockery. See, Satan, he's an avowed enemy to mankind. Jay, he's not your friend. In behaving, he's a problem. Might want to turn that TV off. Are you not entertained? Somebody said in the comment section, and I'm trying to read because y'all know I'm kind of slow. Alpha Gorilla Thug said, y'all ever smelled the BBL? I had to read that. I had to stop it there. Alpha Gorilla Thug said, y'all ever smelled the BBL? My nigga, no, I haven't. Absolutely not. But I need you to figure out a way to tell us what a BBL smells like. Listen, I've been around the world and I can't find my baby. I don't know where I've never smelled the BBL, my nigga. Yo, my nigga. I've never smelled the BBL, my nigga. And you got me thinking. You got my mind captivated right now, my nigga. Yo, that comment right there, I don't know if God wanted me to see that. Because I can't see. And I'm reading the screen. But my nigga, y'all gotta hit the like button for this nigga right now. Y'all gotta give him a thumbs up in the comment section for that question. Because you know what? He got me curious. Y'all give him a thumbs up in the comment section. Yo, my nigga, can you please tell us what a BBL smell like? But then again, you know what? Hold up. Wait. Hold up. What's that song? I don't want to know. If you playing games, keep it on the low. Cause my heart can't take it anymore. Does he touch me better than me? Hold up. Lights, cameras, action. BBL. Computing. Downloading. I'm a little bit slow. We in the 90s now. We ain't in 2000s. We in the 90s now. BBL. Hold up. BBL. See, the thing about it is, can you feel it? Can you feel it? That funky sensation. Heartbeat. About to have a heart attack. I gotta catch myself. Nigga said BBL. I gotta ask questions. Did the BBL come with a man or a woman? My nigga. Was it a man with the BBL or was it a woman? And I don't even know if I want to ask the question of if both of them smell the same. Never mind. Never mind. Never scratch that. Scratch that. I don't even want to know if they smell the same. Scratch that. All I could think about is you saying, have you ever smelled a BBL? And I'm just thinking to myself, see, it's like when somebody gives you a warning or they try to tell you something tastes nasty or don't do that, you just put a real bad. I know real women that got BBLs, and I ain't gonna even lie. I don't even want to smash the bitch. I don't want to fuck the bitch. Now you got me wanting to smell the bitch. I'm sorry. Nah, I'm not mad tipsy. I'm a Bronx River nigga creating more content. In order for me to sit up here for 2 hours and 26 minutes and for us to have thousands of people watching constantly, nigga, you gotta be entertaining too. You can't always be serious. You gotta crack some jokes. You gotta put some comedy in this bitch. But sometimes real life is funny and not funny at the same time. Are you not entertained? Come on. Y'all ready for them real topics? Or you want me to keep on joking? Put real topics in the comment section if you want real topics. Put jokes if you want more jokes. Because I got some shit for you. Do you want the beautiful lie or the ugly truth? In the comment section. Do you want the beautiful lie or the ugly truth? In the comment section. I know my people. Are you not entertained? Everybody put 4,000 in the building before they take us out. Watch how the number... No, it's 4,400. Watch how the numbers drop. Watch. Now it's 45. Watch how they pull. Watch how many people they pull out the building. We got 45, 25. Y'all watching? Watch how they pull the numbers down. Watch. From 45 to 39, right? Let's get into the topic. I'm not even going to play. Like, listen. From 45 to 39, right? Y'all see it? They're not even trying to hide how they fucking with my page. 5,000 people just went out the building. They brought it to 39 and said, nah, let's bring it back up because we taking them out too fast. Right? Y'all not even trying to hide the fact. And I'm documenting all of this. I said I was going live at 8 o'clock on Instagram. Right? Let me show y'all something, right? I said I was going live at 8 o'clock on Instagram, right? So now, we got 3,400 people in the building. You took over 1,000 people, 1,300 people. You took over 1,300 people out of this live in a matter in less than 60 seconds. Are y'all looking? Let me show y'all something, right? Look. HASSAN Campbell, right? Type the HASSAN Campbell. Move that. Search. Anytime. Today. Apply. Oh, he removed the tag? Oh, he removed the tag. I won't speak. So now we down at 2,900? Right. My question to y'all. Son was smart. He removed the tag, but because we both know what's going on. It's a battle for first place, and I can't have first place in Satan's army. It'll be a little soft nigga with a rape case. Oh, just went away. Right. We'll leave it where. What's that? But you ready? No matter how much y'all play with these numbers, I know the people's watching. Shall we begin? Hit that like button and everybody put "shall we begin" in the comment section so we can keep on. Damn, they really still got the numbers dropping like that? Y'all trying to make a statement to me? I'm not getting it. I don't give a fuck. Eat a dick. A big one. A Bambaataa one. A Russell Simmons one. A P. Diddy one. Eat it. Eat it. Keep bringing the numbers down. I don't care. We all watching. What that nigga Shotty said when he went to court, he said, we don't bend and we don't fold. Shout out to Shotty, man.
The Terminator is the prequels to the beginning of The Matrix. Sarah Connor is actually Neo's mother. So JC, John Connor's Jesus Christ, grows up to be Neo, one and the same in The Matrix. The Matrix is in the future. The Terminator is the past. It's time travel. Past, present, and future time travel. It's the second coming of the Christ. The evolutions of consciousness, man versus the machine. So the machines, the Terminator machines, hear that a child is going to be born that's going to terminate them in the future when they oppress man. Because see, it's the man versus the machine. It's God's children versus man's children, which was technology.
Y'all didn't catch that? We'll play it again.
The Terminator is the prequels to the beginning of The Matrix. Sarah Connor is actually Neo's mother. So JC, John Connor's Jesus Christ, grows up to be Neo, one and the same in The Matrix. The Matrix is in the future. The Terminator is the past. It's time travel. Past, present, and future time travel. It's the second coming of the Christ. The evolutions of consciousness, man versus the machine. So the machines, the Terminator machines, hear that a child is going to be born that's going to terminate them in the future when they oppress man. Because see, it's the man versus the machine. It's God's children versus man's children, which was technology.
Y'all ready? Is you ready? See, there's a lot of talk going around. Let me ask y'all a question. Based off of the Bible, the Quran, universal law, international law, galactic law. When you watch Star Trek and it tells you we about to boldly go where no man has ever gone before, they're teaching you that there's galaxies. See, the Bible don't tell you everything. And the Quran don't neither. There's galaxies of life. And we're not going to do the bullshit. Yo, one thing I hate, I swear to God, is how God made mankind so smart and so dumb at the same time. Right? I'm going to give you an example. When you look at Elon Musk and you see him creating cyborgs after watching The Terminator, after watching iRobot, right? Are y'all listening? And then you see a nigga like Kodak Black. Nah, it ain't funny. It shows how behind black people, if we was the first in technology and knowledge and everything else, then how the fuck did we become a Kodak Black? Can somebody please explain to me, how did we become a Kodak Black? How did we start worshiping? Our children start worshiping and becoming junkies. When did it become cool to become a junkie? On one side, you got niggas selling junk. On the other side, you got niggas selling Terminators. I'd rather sell and make the Terminator, because the Terminator, the iRobot, it can work for good or it can work for evil. It's what you decide. But a crackhead, a junkie, does not work for nothing. Not absolutely fucking nothing. What are we doing? What are we doing? Shake what your mama gave ya. Shake what your mama gave ya. Doodle brown, doodle brown, doodle brown, doodle brown. We came from that. We know that. We saw that. It's either you part of the problem or you part of the solution. You part of the problem or you part of the solution. What are we doing? What are you laughing at, black man? Stedman Stanley, nigga, the joke's on you. What you laughing at, yourself? Whose mama is that on the internet shaking her ass? Your mama? Your sister? Your niece? Your cousin? Who? When we was growing up, they used to teach us that them other people was cave beasts. But now we bragging about the projects. We done became cave beasts. Are you not entertained? Is this not why you here? I got 100 guns, 100 clips. Nigga, I'm from New York. What that mean? You celebrating the rats or the roaches? You hanging out in front of the bodegas that the Arabs own? You even got Africans that got stores in the hood. Chinese that got stores in the hood. But you ain't got stores in the hood. There's a war going on outside. No man is safe from. Who that war on? You. Who the target? You. Who's being held hostage in the land that you come from? You. Who ancestors got their TV turned off? You. Who's dying of cancer? Your grandmama? Your mama? You. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? That funky sensation. Oh, let's go. Are you not entertained? You think I really came here to talk about these mother celebrities? You really?
The Terminator is the prequels to, or the beginning of The Matrix. Sarah Connor is actually Neo's mother. So JC, John Connor's Jesus Christ, grows up to be Neo, one and the same in The Matrix. The Matrix is in the future. The Terminator is the past. It's time travel. Past, present, and future time travel. It's the second coming of the Christ. The evolutions of consciousness, man versus the machine. So the machines, the Terminator machines, hear that a child is going to be born that's going to terminate them in the future when they oppress man. Because see, it's the man versus the machine. It's God's children versus man's children, which was technology.
God's children versus man's children. Elon Musk told you. Oh, I swear, I hope I got that video. I know I had it. Let me see something. I'll get it for y'all. I played it for y'all already. Y'all know I played that video for y'all already. Elon Musk said that in the future, there will be more robots than humans. What you think is going on? What do you think is going on that there'll be more robots than humans? And see, the reason why they don't totally cancel me all the way, I'm going to tell you why. Because part of their galactic war or spiritual war is that in order for them to fulfill the obligations or the evil that they're doing, they have to allow the information to be leaked out. So they'll allow the information to come through my platform so I can tell you, so that you can't say that you didn't know. Armageddon comes and we know what it say? Armageddon come that we know it's sweet soon done. Gun by my side just in case I gotta run, right?
Aliens exist and President Trump knows about it. That's according to Israel's former space security chief. In an interview with an Israeli newspaper, he said the aliens have been waiting until today for humanity to develop and reach a stage where we will understand in general what space and spaceships are. NBC News chief global correspondent Bill Neely explains this one.
Hi, Alison. Well, this is quite a story, and it comes from the man who headed Israel's space security program for nearly 30 years. Chaim Eshed is making the extraordinary claim that the United States and Israel have been in contact with a group of aliens for years. Not immigrants, but extraterrestrials. He has called them the Galactic Federation of Aliens, and he says President Trump is aware of the existence of these aliens and had been on the verge of revealing their secrets, he claims, but was asked not to do so by the Federation in order to prevent what he calls mass hysteria. Well, the retired general says the US and Israel have kept it from the public because, quotes, humanity isn't ready and the aliens don't want to reveal themselves until humanity can evolve, he says, and understand what space really is. Well, the good news is that he claims an agreement has been reached between the US government and the aliens, a contract to do experiments here. There's also, he says, a secret underground base on Mars where there are American and alien representatives.
Are y'all listening? In the words of that clown ass nigga, Kilogram, can I cook? Y'all want me to cook? Hit that like button. While we alive, there's people that mass flag to mess up the algorithm. If y'all want me to keep going on, y'all have to show the algorithm that y'all approve of what I'm saying. Hit the like button. I'm not even asking y'all my super chat. I don't see the super chat popping like it's normally popping. If y'all gonna be active, either hit up that like button. You can hit that super chat, or you can hit that Cash App, $ Hassan Campbell. Either way, y'all better sponsor this war. Some of y'all broke. I understand you're broke. You ain't got no monies. You trying to collect $2 up to get a $5 bag of weed. I understand you still smoking regular. Nigga, if you still smoking regular and you only got $2 stored towards that that $5 bag of weed, hit the like button, my nigga. I know you watching. I'm rocking with you too. I mean, I don't listen, the last time we was trying to figure out how to put $5 together to get a bag of weed and a blunt, nigga was 15 years old. And we were smoking all day. Hit the like button.
The Terminator is the prequels to the beginning of the Matrix. Sarah Connor is actually Neo's mother. So JC, John Connor's Jesus Christ, grows up to be Neo, one and the same in the Matrix. The Matrix is in the future. The Terminator is the past. It's time travel, past, present, and future time travel. It's the second coming of the Christ, the evolutions of consciousness, man versus the machine. So the machine.
Everybody write 4,400 in the building.
The Terminator machines hear that a child is going to be born.
And just that fast, 39.
Them in the future when they oppress man. Because see, it's the man versus the machine. It's God's children versus man's children, which was technology.
Keyword: God's children versus man's children. See, we are held hostage on this earth. And y'all don't even realize, as a people, most of us poor people, we POWs. So y'all took 1,000 people out of this live just like that? All right, whatever. We are POWs, prisoners of war, on this planet. It's God's people, God's angels, versus the devil's robots. Now I'm about to break this shit down. And you ain't never seen a ghetto nigga break this shit down. And please don't, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, Don't tag me to none of them niggas, especially the Rashad Jamal nigga that's in jail for raping his own child. Don't. The nigga that stole young Pharaoh whole style. Don't.
Aliens exist and President Trump knows about it. That's according to Israel's former space security chief. In an interview with an Israeli newspaper, he said the aliens have been waiting until today for humanity to develop and reach a stage where we will understand in general what space and spaceships are. NBC News chief global correspondent Bill Neely explains this one.
Hi, Alison. Well, this is quite a...
So hold up. The aliens wanted us to understand. You heard that dumb shit? The aliens wanted mankind to understand what space and spaceships was. The aliens wanted mankind to only understand what space and spaceships was. Who the fuck you think you talking to? Children? Would you think all of us are stupid? Would you think all of us are stupid?
His story, and it comes from the man who headed Israel's space security program for nearly 30 years. Chaim Eshed is making the extraordinary claim that the United States and Israel have been in contact with a group of aliens for years, not immigrants.
The United States and Israel. Right. The United States and Israel. Remember that.
But extraterrestrials. He has called them the Galactic Federation of Aliens, and he says President Trump is aware of the existence of these aliens and had been on the verge of revealing their secrets, he claims, but was asked not to do so by the Federation in order to prevent what he calls mass hysteria. Well, the retired general said the US and Israel have kept it from the public because, quotes, humanity isn't ready and the aliens don't want to reveal themselves until humanity can evolve, he says, and understand what space really is. Well, the good news is that he claims an agreement has been reached between the US government and the aliens, a contract to do experiments here. There's also, he says, a secret underground base on Mars where there are American and alien representatives.
Now, with the shenanigans, you realize that when I touch on these topics, they keep purposely, with me pointing out, showing y'all how many people we got in the building, they're purposely showing y'all how many people they taking out of the building because they talking to me. This is how you sell your soul without selling your soul. Because you don't necessarily have to sell your soul. But when you turn your back on certain topics, they're showing you you can have thousands of people in the building, but you talk too much. My nigga, you need to shut the fuck up. If y'all going to support me, go over to my Patreon, patreon.com, where I could talk a little bit different and we can kick it a little bit different. If not, now you see how my numbers is going back up. We went from 2,800 to 3,200. You see how the numbers went back up from 2,800 back to 3,200 after we just had 4,500 people in the building snatched away. They're agreeing with me. They're telling me, shut the fuck up. This live right here, y'all better remember this one. Because I'm going to finish it. Then it's on y'all. I remember an argument between Monique and Steve Harvey. And she told him to stand on integrity. And he told her, integrity ain't gonna pay my fucking bills. I got grandchildren to feed. Y'all niggas won't even hit the like button and y'all see what they doing to me. And y'all see what they doing to me. Now, technology. We're seeing a whole lot of it. the robots, the machines. You ever ask yourself a question? Why would somebody, a man, we already had guns, create an atomic bomb? For what? For who? You ever ask yourself a question? How did the Grand Canyon, aka Egypt, how did the Grand Canyon, aka Egypt, get them devastating explosions, holes, destruction, phenomena? Machine, artificial intelligence. They said that these people have technology where they could download your intellect to the metaverse. Cybergenics. We watched the movie Demolition Man, where we saw that they can freeze you and make you do 1,000 years in jail. And after that 1,000 years, you come out, you still alive. I'm still alive. We watched Jason X. Technology is a motherfucker. Where they showed you could take a piece of a person and put it in the same machine that makes a 3D steak. And if your arm get cut off, they can put it back. Are you following me? So now we in the era of Ultron. The Avengers. Ultron. Where you taking an entity, a spirit, and you putting it in a machine. See how the numbers are starting to go down? They don't like what I'm saying. Because I'm downloading from the ancestors, from the universe. And sometimes you don't got to read a fucking funky ass book for your ancestors to speak through your DNA. You don't have to always read their fucking books. So you telling me that now these people that have been communicating with the jinn, but they like to play trickery. We're going to switch up the words and call them aliens. Y'all communicating with the jinn. In the same way, y'all figured out how to take mankind consciousness and download it to a chip. You figured out how to take a jinn, something that's way more smarter and live way older than human beings, and put it on a chip. This is man versus machine. This is the fallen angels versus God. Do y'all understand that we are all waiting for what? The Christians, the Muslims are waiting for the second return of Christ. Mankind, the enemy of humanity, is telling you that there's aliens. You have Afrocentric people, or whatever you want to call them, that's telling you that the ancestors is coming back. The question is, when are they coming back? Because somebody's coming back for us. Now they want you to pay attention to the UFOs. They want you to pay attention to the UFOs. Why? Who's coming back on those ships? The first set of UFOs will be of Satan, the Antichrist. They will deceive you. That's why now they want to tell us about the first set of UFOs. Because if Jesus is coming back, if the ancestors is coming back, whichever one is coming back, they're coming back not make believe. They're coming back in real life. And you won't be able to recognize them. But now let me tell you something. Are y'all listening? If you don't clean up your third eye, if you don't return back to a state of righteousness, if you don't repent for your evil ways, you don't have to believe in God. God believes in you. The universe believes in you. If you don't return back to your righteous state, y'all want me to cook? Let me show you something. This is a fish tank. This is what y'all hear in the background. If I take a fish, if I get a net and I take a fish out of my tank in a net and I take it out of the water, it's going to suffocate until I put it back in the water. You got to put the fish back in the water or it's going to suffocate. If you take a righteous man out of his righteous state and you turn him into something that he's not, a BBL, get him sexy. If you take a righteous man and you break the laws of the universe, do y'all not understand? When the ancestors come back, when Jesus come back, when the Messiah comes back, when the aliens come, the real ones, they will not be able to recognize your righteous state. They will see you as the enemy because you live like the enemy. The enemy has infiltrated you like a parasite. You live like evil. You speak like evil. You talk like evil. You have sex like evil. You make love like evil. You drink like evil. You dedicate your life to evil. Your movies is dedicated to those that you have killed. Your music is dedicated to those that you have killed. Which then of the bounties of your Lord will you deny? Have you have broken the covenant of your mother? Some of you had mothers that hated what you become, but you basked in the light of evil. Some of you had fathers that hated what you have become, and you walked in the footsteps of evil. Which then of the favors of your Lord will you deny? When the ancestors come back, they will not recognize you because you have become evil. You worship the same things that have destroyed you. Which then of the favors of your Lord will you deny? Pull these numbers down. I don't care. My passion, the only thing I have left is the grave. Give it to me. Nigga, when I went to Bronx River, I was begging for death. Them niggas didn't give it to me. And when they came to give it to me and I still lived, I realized that I had a job to do. Which then of the favors of your Lord do you deny? When the ancestors come back in the form of aliens, will you recognize their righteous state? Will they be the jinn? AKA the Antichrist? AKA the anti-human beings. God spared you for a reason. You are here for a reason. I got 100 guns, 100 clips. Nigga, I'm from New York. There's a war going on outside no man is safe from. Are you prepared for spiritual battle? Are you prepared for mental battle? Are you prepared for financial battle? When you find whoop, whoop, that's the sound of the police. knocking on your door for just believing in humanity, are you going to turn yourself in? Or are you going to be like that white boy that turned that nigga TV off at that health insurance? That nigga running. Explain to me why the white boy is on the run, but the black boys are being locked up by Lisa Evers. Explain to me why the white boy is on the run. They got to catch him. He got a mask on. He had a getaway strategy. But the slaves that came from Harriet Tubman don't have nowhere to run to. Am I cooking in this bitch? Am I cooking in this bitch? Fuck is we talking about? Hold up. Fuck you think these niggas are scared of me for?
People have been arrested. They're facing a total of 57 charges, including attempted murder and gun possession. Prosecutors say they tried to kill rival gang members as part of an ongoing turf war leading to...
Let me see. Right.
Facing a total of 57 charges, including attempted murder and gun possession. Prosecutors say they tried to kill rival gang members as part of an ongoing turf war leading to unnecessary violence in their communities.
All right, Fox 5 Lisa Evers had a front row seat to this case and joins us now. Lisa, tell us about what you saw.
Well, Steve and Natasha, we got an exclusive look inside the NYPD's takedown of a violent Queens gang that police say terrorized people living in southeast Queens with reckless drive-by shootings and running gun battles in residential neighborhoods. And they say the gang leader of the A-Train moving Crips was actually a 33-year-old man who started training teens as young as 14, training them how to pull the trigger and who to shoot.
That's right on 145. We in contact.
We were embedded with the NYPD's Gun Violence Suppression Division and supporting units as they implemented Operation Deadliest Catch. It took them months of investigations and thousands of hours to get to this moment. Their goal? Take shooting suspects they say are the worst of the worst off the streets.
Their recklessness. The fact that they'll go out there, they'll shoot up a house, they'll shoot up a bus. They don't care who's around. We know bullets have no names, and they have no regard for human life.
The police are asking us to put on these bulletproof vests because many of the suspects that they're about to take down today are wanted for violent gun offenses. Before we hit the streets, Assistant NYPD Chief Jason Savino addresses officers from the Gun Violence Suppression Division and supporting squads including warrants and the 113th Detective Squad, reminding them of the incident in the surveillance video. Two cars roll up to a house, park, and then they jump out shooting with an entire family asleep inside.
2 cars, 4 guns, riddle that house with bullets, with children sleeping inside. Think about that for a second, right? Those 4 guns come back to an additional 17 shootings.
At this undisclosed location.
All right, can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me? Before they cut this off, can y'all hear me now? We already understand what's going on. I made it clear and I'm going to keep making it clear. You got a white boy that's on the run. He running. You got black slaves getting caught. Why y'all keep getting caught? The plan ain't to escape. The plan ain't to get to the promised land. Why do y'all keep getting caught? You don't plan on getting away with your crimes? Why you niggas keep getting locked up? No, I'm not saying what y'all doing is right. And we want y'all to stop. Why y'all keep getting caught? The white boy gets away. Y'all go to jail. Y'all get locked up. Like what? Yo, what the fuck? What the fuck world we living in? What world are we living in?
Arrested. They're facing a total of 57 charges, including attempted murder and gun possession. Prosecutors say they tried to kill rival gang members as part of an ongoing turf war leading to unnecessary violence in their communities.
All right, Fox 5's Lisa Evers had a front row seat to this case and joins us now. Lisa, tell us about what you saw.
Well, Steve and Natasha, we got an exclusive look inside the NYPD's takedown of a violent Queens gang that police say terrorized people living in southeast Queens with reckless drive-by shootings and running gun battles in residential neighborhoods. And they say the gang leader of the 8-Train moving Crips was actually a 33-year-old man who started training teens as young as 14, training them how to pull the trigger and who to shoot.
Making this right on 145. Copy. We in contact.
We were embedded with the NYPD's Gun Violence Suppression Division and supporting units as they implemented Operation Deadliest Catch. It took them months of investigations and thousands of hours to get to this moment. Their goal? Take shooting suspects they say are the worst of the worst off the streets.
Their recklessness, the fact that they'll go out there, they'll shoot up a house, they'll shoot up a bus, they don't care who's around. We know bullets have no names, and they have no regard for human life.
The police are asking us to put on these bulletproof vests because many of the suspects that they're about to take down today are wanted for violent gun offenses. Before we hit the streets, Assistant NYPD Chief Jason Savino addresses officers from the Gun Violence Suppression Division and supporting squads including warrants and the 113th Detective Squad, reminding them of the incident in this surveillance video. 2 cars roll up to a house, park, and then they jump out shooting with an entire family asleep inside.
2 cars, 4 guns, riddle that house with bullets, with children sleeping inside. Think about that for a second, right? Those 4 guns come back to an additional 17 shootings.
At this undisclosed location, the police get the...
Let's stop it right there for a second, right? Eating my olives. These shits. Some of these olives, oh my God. Tastes so good. Oh. Woo! So wait a minute, y'all shot up a house before with all them guns? Babies in the house. Babies in the house. And you niggas let the police lock you up? You were so ruthless that you fed babies to bullets going through their doors, windows, dresses. But when the police came, you niggas turned yourself in. You a coward. You a coward. And most of y'all big homies is a coward. Most of y'all brag about how dangerous your big homie was. Your big homie was an Asada Shakur. He was a Pistol Pete. Murdered all those niggas. And the police stopped him at Grand's Tomb in Harlem. He had a gun. They had a gun. He put his hands behind his back. And now forever, ever, your big homie, he got correction officers looking at his doodle hole. For the last 25 years, your big homie had the police looking at his doodle hole, and none of you niggas broke him out. And he didn't break out of jail. He turned himself in and folded. But this white man, I don't even have to play no more, you weak black people. In order for black people to be strong, you have to have a white hero. Watch this shit. And shout out to Pistol Pete. I'm only doing this to teach y'all something. Shout out to Pete. No diss to him, but it's the truth. Your big homie got a white man looking at his doodle hole, and y'all ain't even breaking him out. You the biggest gang in America, or rather in the East Coast, sex, money, murder. Your big homie in jail. They broke Asada Shakur out, but you niggas got Pistol Pete in there with white man looking at his doodle hole. And y'all talking about making a sex, money, murder movie instead of making a movie breaking them out? But here, look. Here. That's why you niggas don't like me. Coming home with y'all clothing lines and this and that. Nigga, break your nigga out. Or go somewhere and die. Turn your own TV off. Update with the escaped man that killed the man downtown over health insurance.
Update with the escaped man that killed the...
Let's head to New York because police there are continuing their hunt for the gunman who killed the boss of one of the biggest companies in the world. On Thursday, detectives shared new images of the man they want to question over the shooting of the United Healthcare executive Brian Thompson outside a hotel on Wednesday morning. The man appears relaxed and smiling. Just a few minutes later, he shot Mr. Thompson dead before making his escape. Well, more details are emerging about his movements leading up to the killing, but so far, his whereabouts remain
Key words. He made his escape. Your big homie, he in jail. No commissary. Niggas out here acting like they really love him. See the difference?
And his motive is yet to be fully established. Let's speak to our correspondent, John Sudworth, who's there in New York for us. And John, what is the latest that's coming from the police and also from New York's mayor?
Well, as you say, Matthew, the suspect is still at large, but the police over the past couple of days have gathered a pretty substantial body of evidence. Multiple sightings on camera, both before and after the shooting. Details about the suspect.
Look at them. The suspect. And they go on a run. Giving criminals hope. A white man who allegedly killed another white man because he denied somebody in his family, allegedly, health insurance. That is the best reason in the world. Y'all didn't see John Q? Y'all didn't watch the movie John Q? I swear, more and more, white people are becoming my hero. And black people, you niggas that got correctional officers looking at your doodle hole, and y'all in jail, stabbing each other. And shout out to my Patreon. I got a video on Patreon that I just put up on patreon.com with a YouTuber that's locked up. I ain't gonna say his name. Y'all gotta go over there and find out. And he told a little bit of his story about how he got stabbed up. That's for Patreon. Y'all niggas is in jail showing y'all best prized possession, your doodle hole, to a man correctional officer. And y'all not angry? You ain't gonna break your big homie out? No? You just gonna pour out a little liquor and be on the block screaming in memory of? But friends like you, fuck I need a gang for? With friends like you niggas, what do I need a gang for? What you doing for the big homie? You gonna break him out? Nope. You just gonna keep beating up on your bitch. I'm a man. You gotta keep explaining to your girl that you a man. Instead of in Stanley, Stutter and stare. Nope, you're not a man. Your big homie is the man. And if you got a big homie, all you females out there, look, me olives. All you females out there, for the ladies, if your big homie or your man got a big homie, give his big homie some pussy. He don't deserve it. It's better for you to share a man and all of you have one man that's the big homie than have a bitch ass nigga that's throwing up his set and he the little nigga of the set. Nigga, who wants second best? Every nigga want the baddest bitch. So you telling these bitches to want the weakest nigga? You old niggas are little homies. The little homies run you scared ass niggas. Are you not entertained? I rose dolo from state to state. NETHOD, man. Back to this news. I love this shit. I can play with the numbers all y'all want to. I know I'm the best of the best.
Movements. He apparently attempted to use a fake identification to check into a hostel up on the Upper West Side of Manhattan. And also the police say he arrived in New York by Greyhound bus on the 24th of November, a bus that left Atlanta headed for New York that day. And these latest images, a very clear view of what they're describing as a person of interest, very clear view of his face. The reporting around the release of those images suggests that they were taken at the check-in desk of the hostel when the member of staff there asked the person to remove their mask and give her a smile, which he then did. And I think you have to conclude from the quality of that image that even if they are no closer to making an arrest in this case, they must be getting closer to a firm identification of who it is they're looking for.
And John, devastating for the family. Just remind our viewers, because there has been some detail of previous threats, haven't there?
Yeah, well, on the day of the shooting, Matthew, Brian Thompson's wife gave an interview in which she said that her husband had been receiving threats. She didn't go into much detail about the nature of those threats, but that will clearly feed into the investigation. Brian Thompson, as you mentioned, was the chief executive of one of the world's biggest companies, America's largest healthcare provider. It provides insurance for 50 million Americans. And for this to happen,
for that to happen, I love the narrative. I love the narrative. Because even if he broke the law, I could respect why he broke the law. The nigga got so angry because his mother or whatever family member, allegedly, couldn't get sponsored for a surgery, but you niggas is killing. Because your mother wouldn't give you no breast milk? The most deadliest place in the world is in the belly of a hood booger. Y'all ready? Is y'all ready? Y'all ready? They scared. That's why they pulling the numbers down. 2983. The mother of civilization is who? The black woman, right? When you think about your mother, you want to think about the best memories, even though our mothers give us some of the worst memories after slavery. When you think of your mother, there's an eternal love of greatness, right? If the black woman is the mother of civilization, and she is the structure of everything on this earth, how the fuck did every image of black people on this earth become evil? How did we become boys in the hood? How did we become menace to society? How did we become master manipulators like LOX? A nigga like Styles P that want to sell you juice for life. But his whole life he sold you D-Block. This is D-Block, mighty, mighty D-Block. I didn't understand that shit then, and I don't understand that shit now. How did Jadakiss sell you the streets but sent his kids to college? How? Y'all don't ask these questions? Now I'm going to ask you another question. When the ancestors come back on the motherships, you think they're not going to be able to recognize you from a... You think you're going to be able to sit up there like that movie, The Book of Eli, when Denzel was walking through the woods or through the world, and that woman was by the shopping cart and she screamed for help? He couldn't smell the evil, see the evil, taste the evil. You think that the ancestors is going to believe that you belong on a mothership based off of your lies? You think that the ancestors can't taste your aura, see your aura, smell your aura? You think that you're going to manipulate your way onto the mothership? You really believe that? You don't understand that, like with the Muslims, for example, everybody don't get a prostration mark on their forehead. Some people get prostration marks on their feet. Some people get prostration marks on their toes like me. When they bow down and pray and ask God for forgiveness, you think that God don't recognize the mark of Jesus, of Muhammad, of Moses, of Joseph, of Noah, of Ibrahim? You think that God don't recognize the mark of righteousness the same way that you could recognize the mark of Satan, of Diddy, of Russell Simmons, of Jay-Z, Jigga? When you turn to Jesus, he says, my Father, your Father, my God, your God. When you turn to Muhammad, he says, oh, you who believe. When you turn to Moses, he gives you the 10 commandments. When you turn to Noah, he gave you prophecies. When you turn to Satan, he gives you humiliation rituals. When you see Diddy being whipped, then he might save him the way he saved R. Kelly. Jay-Z, he might save him the way he saved R. Kelly. Or he might sacrifice him the way he got rid of Tupac and Biggie. Which then of the favors of your Lord do you deny? Are you not entertained? When the ancestors come back, will they recognize you as the mark of Satan or the mark of Jesus? Will you be recognized as the mark of Buddha or the mark of Satan? Will you be recognized of the mark of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam? La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. Will you be recognized of the mark of Muhammad? Or will you follow the sunnah of Iblis? Will these worldly things have you chasing evil? They tell you that the hellfire don't exist, but yes, it does. I don't sleep at night. The shit that I did in my life, it won't never let you sleep. If you ever been through something in life and you know you had no business doing what you did in life, I cannot sleep no more than 20 minutes. I toss and turn. That's why my blood pressure goes crazy. Nigga, I'm fighting demons. Why you celebrating demons? I fight demons while you celebrate demons. I'm trying to give life. And y'all writing songs about taking life. You look at social media and your dick get hard. I look at social media and I don't even want to have sex no more. Because I don't even see God in that miracle. I don't even see God in that miracle. What are we doing here? When the ancestors come back, will they recognize you by the marks of Satan? Blood, 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 blood. Your sect is going to get you into the hellfire. You ain't got to believe in what I believe in, nigga. Your God don't respect you. Yes, you're coming. The aliens coming for you. They're going to devour you. You a blood sacrifice, my nigga. I know that if I live my life according to the laws of nature, according to the laws of the universe, according to the laws of God, God made a promise. And the devil made a promise. Which then of the favors of your Lord will you deny? Are you not entertained? Man plans, but God is the best of planners. From God we come. From the universe we come. From the dirt we come. From the earth we come. And to God we must return. The question is, will you return to the evil aliens or the mothership? Will you return to the second coming of Christ? Or will you bow down to this machine? It's simple.
The Terminator is the prequels to the beginning of the Matrix. Sarah Connor is actually Neo's mother. So JC, John Connor's Jesus Christ, grows up to be Neo, one and the same in the Matrix. The Matrix is in the future. The Terminator is the past. It's time travel, past, present, and future time travel. It's the second coming of the Christ, the evolutions of consciousness, man versus the machine. So the machines, the Terminator machines, hear that a child is going to be born that's going to terminate them in the future when they oppress man. Because see, it's man versus the machine. It's God's children versus man's children, which was technology.
It's good that you sleep like a baby. I pray that you keep sleeping like a baby. Because if you ever been through what I've been through, you wouldn't sleep like a baby. You would have nightmares.
Aliens exist and President Trump knows about it. That's according to Israel's former space security chief. In an interview with an Israeli newspaper, he said the aliens have been waiting until today for humanity to develop and reach a stage where we will understand in general what space and spaceships are. NBC News Chief Global Court
336, where they say God gave his only begotten son, even though I don't believe in that, but he gave up his prophet Jesus. That's where we at in time, 336. That's deep. And with this playing, that's deep.
Correspondent Bill Neely explains this one.
Hi, Alison. Well, this is quite a story, and it comes from the man who headed Israel's space security program for nearly 30 years. Chaim Eshed is making the extraordinary claim that the United States and Israel have been in contact with a group of aliens for years. Not immigrants, but extraterrestrials. He has called them the Galactic Federation of Aliens, and he says President Trump is aware of the existence of these aliens and had been on the verge of revealing their secrets, he claims, but was asked not to do so by the Federation in order to prevent what he calls mass hysteria. Well, the retired general says the US and Israel have kept it from the public because, quotes, humanity...
I'm not late on this. Nigga, I've been holding back because I've been punished. I've been being punished for teaching you niggas this.
Isn't ready, and the aliens don't want to reveal themselves until humanity can evolve, he says, and understand what space really is. Well, the good news is that he claims an agreement has been reached between the US government and the aliens, a contract to do experiments here. There's also, he says, a secret underground base on Mars where there are American and alien representatives.
Shout out to everybody that follows me on Instagram. My IG is Poppy, Poppy, from BX River. That's what I'm more active on. Poppy from Bronx, BX River, not Bronx River, BX River. And my other one is Snotbox TV. I'm not that active. I'm about to get active on Snotbox TV. But my DMs on Poppy from BX River. I don't have no other Instagrams. Anything up under Hassan Campbell on Instagram is fake. Any accounts that you see on Hassan Campbell on Instagram is fake. Flag it. All of them. Anything that says Hassan Campbell on Instagram, flag it. Because they locked me out where I can't have a Hassan Campbell account, so nobody else should be able to flag it. Please, I'm asking all of y'all. Anything that says Hassan Campbell on Instagram, flag it. My name is Poppy from BX River. Also, Snotbox TV. Anything else, flag it. I thank you, and I appreciate everybody that's been sending me topics to deal with. I love y'all. Thank you for the topics. I always open up my mail. I can't answer everybody. Some of y'all shit is too ignorant. I'm sorry. But I open up all my mail because I love the topics that y'all send. I love the posts that y'all send. If you follow me and you support me, I just posted a new video on my Patreon, patreon.com, Hassan Campbell. The super chat ain't always going through. Follow me on my Patreon. My shit is about to start popping. Believe me when I tell you. I've been trying to just wait out the fake accounts and the agents that's subscribe to my shit, that's waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. Anyway, when that mothership comes back, the first one will be evil. The second one will be your ancestors. Because they still here. The second coming of Christ. You will only be recognized by your righteousness. Keep on following these industry niggas. And you're going to get an early grave or a jail cell. The ancestors will only recognize you by your mark of righteousness. And the shaitan will recognize you by your mark of evilness. Are you not entertained?